Okay, we'll give it a few moments because last time it cut off like the first moment of me speaking, so we'll just give it a second. So how's everyone's day?
All right. Bit rainy out here.
I've been nervous as fuck.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter all the way.
Are you still
Is that all
melting
you've been doing?
over there, Corin? Are you still melting over there?
It's a lot better.
Okay. We shall begin. So, all the heroes of the Onyx Circle, you guys had just finished finishing a desperate mission that the town of Latesse had set out for you guys. It was a dark task, but you guys were able to finish it. And even though there was a little bit of hostility within the party due to some people's actions, for the most part, you guys were able to work past it. To town, you guys went to the tavern, and you guys noticed that there were new jobs on the board, and for the most part, the bulk majority of you guys were ready to get right back out there and continue working. And the party put it to a vote on which job they would do next. You guys are kind of split between the crocodile and crocodile clearing mission and a mission to clear out the forest to the west of undead that had been recently rising. The party voted on the undead, and you guys decided to head out. Upon exiting Lateste, you guys decided to venture southward to start from that side and work your way up through the forest, so you guys would be able to go through and track down what is causing the undead to rise, deal with that issue. You guys made it to the southern coast of the western side of Lateste area, and you guys decided to camp out for the evening. And it was a pretty basic night. And during the night, you guys, heard some ghostly wails and the moans of the undead, as you were traveling and resting. And you guys quickly noticed, looked almost like it was dying decay. Not as healthy and good as it was when the last time you went through there. The night went by pretty uneventful, apart from when the party woke up. The party noticed they were immediately met with Conrad screaming in agonizing pain, and upon inspection, the party had noticed that his horns were not of an idea of what was going on with that. A couple quips. Was it Sid?
Yep.
Yeah, Sin assumed that it must have been some tiefling puberty thing. But you guys basically moved on from it, proceeded into the forest. You guys came across a few undead, who mostly just seemed to not really pay much mind to you. They seem to mostly just wander about. So for the most part, you guys decided to just move past them. Eventually, you guys came to a point on the western coast where you noticed glowing purple energy coming from the forest. You guys decided to head towards that direction. Making your way to there, you came across two very familiar-looking bears. And maybe Corn did not like last time. Just kidding. To make your way around, and eventually a clearing in the forest that was surrounded by a purplish of energy that was forming a bubble that when the party went to go inspect it, they could not pass through it. And with a very successful by Conrad, it was quickly noticed that inside this, some humanoid shape, in the center by an obelisk with a glowing orb above it. The person was standing there with their hand inside of the orb, and they weren't really moving or anything like that. And as you guys waited there, seeing what was going on, you noticed that there were undead rising right around the obelisk and exiting the bubble, just venturing out into the forest. How to deal with it? You guys decided to tar of skills, and right when you guys were trying to plan on how to deal with the bubble disappeared, the person's hand left the floating orb. The orb fell to the ground. They dropped to their knees, and in that split moment, the person looked over, noticed the party. Some of you who were kind of getting ready for a fight, and they kind of took a quick step back, and that is where we ended the session. But just because I had heard that it was really hard for people to see, I put a marker on it in yellow just to make it a little bit easier to, figure out what is going on with that. But can I get a 30% zoom?
Yes.
You guys good?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. You guys just saw the person back up. They're kind of in a defensive posture. Damus Ares has his hammer like kind of, gripped tight, and he looks like he's about ready to lunge for it. What do you guys do?
Are you Nahiri? Conrad yells.
Anything. The person takes another step back.
All right. Conrad's going to whisper to the party over the earring. We gotta get answers out of them, so we gotta move in.
Okay, and as soon as you say that, Damus Ares goes to charge.
Yeah, Conrad's gonna go too.
Okay,
So,
and as
for Cletus.
1, 2, 3, 4. Anyone who's moving, go ahead and do your movement.
There you go.
Okay, and as you guys are rushing forward, their hands kind of swirl around, and with a quick, not really a flash, but a quick outburst of energy, sorry. A gigantic cloud of darkness appears, and you can no longer see them.
All right, Cod.
And you immediately hear in a feminine voice, "Who are you?"
Who are you?
Okay, give me 1 second.
Did I move, by the way?
No, that was all happening at once.
Okay.
Sorry about this. Okay.
My name is Nahiri.
Nahiri?
Nahiri.
Hello, Conrad. We're the Onyx. We're the Onyx Circle. We were contracted to do the same job by Latest. Conrad kind of has his hands up, just like showing he's not threatening.
Yeah. They just charged at you, and you're currently this. Go ahead and join up on roll 20.
Okay.
And they're basically just kind of. Can you double check Twitch for me? Okay. Yeah, so you can see them. They kind of charged at you, and then as soon as this happens, like you see the large human with his hammer. As soon as the tiefling that you see speaks, he kind of like loosens up his grip a little bit more and kind of relaxes a little bit more.
So they can't see her because she's in cloud of darkness.
You are in your
right?
cloud of darkness. You guys,
Yeah.
Just a second, roll 20 something. Okay. So
you see your token?
I'm loading it right now.
Okay.
Am I free to continue talking?
Just give it 1 second because I'm dealing with something else at the same time.
I can, yeah.
Okay. And you can control it, correct? Dealing with something at the same time. Okay. Just want to make sure. Yeah, sorry. I just had to load up the Twitch and it was catching on my microphone a little bit. Or is it coming from my actual end?
No.
Okay. So continue.
Y'all can't see her. Like, she is in that darkness. Is the Minotaur, the human, and who is this?
That is the large.
Okay.
Human. Okay. Yeah. Just to run down what you're seeing. Is about a 4 Cletus.
Okay.
Yeah, Minotaur. It's about a 5 foot 10.
5'9", but yeah.
Yeah, a tiefling, red skin, gray hair. You see a massive wall of human. Honestly, probably the largest human you've ever seen. Starting from the top, you see platinum-haired, very fair-looking human male. Very pretty boy. Then you see a small pixie. You've seen him a couple times, probably flying around. You also see a red-haired elven-looking female, and lastly, you see a little gnome over here with a staff and a book and a little creature. You're not really quite sure what it is. It's like a reptilian-looking creature on his shoulder.
Okay. And they're still about... Oh, they're about 50 feet away from me yet, so...
Okay. And right about now, your cloud of darkness just disappeared.
Okay.
So now you guys see her. And would you like to describe what they see?
I can. I can also post a picture.
Yes.
Should I post it in Discord?
Yeah, go ahead and put it in the art channel. Actually, wait, sorry. Don't worry about that because I just got to go ahead and load up your art.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have it.
20. Give it a second. It's loading up. Go ahead and post the picture for your outfit. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and just use your outfit picture as a reference instead of the face one. Go ahead and type in Roll20 how to spell your name while I'm doing this, just so that the other people have it. And just for you all, this is what you see. Mine, obviously. She basically has that outfit. She does have. You do have your cloak on, I believe. Yeah.
Yes.
You do have your. And the other chain around her waist, is the whole fringe part of it is just covered in like black feathers.
Yep. The entire skirt is edged in raven feathers.
Okay, continue.
Is a drow female, slender with long dark hair over her shoulder, and she's got a hand and her braid and her other hand in front of her, like, you know, the last thing she knew is that there were undead popping up around her, and all of a sudden there are people.
You said dark hair, though. Still,
It would look dark right now.
okay. Yeah, it's still kind of hard to make out. Given that right now, party, you guys can barely make out, like visually many details. Because the orb that is laying on the ground is barely emitting any light, and there's no light source right now besides what is moonlight. Someone with low light vision can make out a little bit more about her, but anyone with regular vision, you barely see the outline of her.
Nat will just pop out the lantern. Try to brighten that up.
Okay.
Just go over here. How far can that go? I'm trying to remember.
I believe it's 10.
Wow, 10. 10 squares. Nice.
Unless you want to do like super bright light. I think it can do 20 top.
I can definitely do bright. Like there's that setting.
10,
there.
10 should be fine.
I forgot. Yeah, just do 10.
Okay.
So you watch as the female elf pulls out a lantern and just lights it. And now everyone can base.
She's very obviously a drow.
Yeah, for the most part, this is the first time any of you have ever seen a drow.
Cletus will just go. We're obviously on the same side since we're. How's the quest going?
Well, considering I had to die to get in here, it's not going very well.
Wait, what? Coward says.
You heard me.
The fair-skinned human male, he softly walks towards you. And he doesn't look fearful or aggravated, or there's not a lot of like, you don't get a sense of like dread or anything from him whatsoever. And he just kind of moves a little bit closer to the party, and you see him pull out around his neck a holy symbol. You recognize it. It's his hands covering it up though, so you're not quite sure which one, but you do recognize the atypical look of that.
She takes half a step back and she's like, I'm okay. I don't know how, but I'm okay.
And he looks back towards the party, and he's like, she's okay.
Okay. Well.
Okay.
So, what was that orb thing that you had your hand in?
I don't know, but I do know that they had taken a feather and used it to corrupt this land.
You guys watch as Sin walks up to the orb, and he doesn't touch it. He pokes it once with his staff and just kind of looks at it.
It's inert.
Yeah,
She did pull the magic from it.
Yeah, there's a slight purple glow to it, but it's slowly fading. He's like, I've never seen anything like this before.
Is there still power in it, or? it, or do we still need to do something, or are we done here?
It looks like it's fading.
Hmm.
The power to create the undead is still here. The orb was only to keep the living out.
So is this obelisk the source then? Connor points to it.
As much as I can tell.
Sin is gonna go. Sin is gonna go inspect that.
Sin, maybe not touch it.
He's like, he looks over at you with a smile on his face. He's like, don't worry, there's no gem in this
Connor's
one.
gonna back up a little bit.
He looks at it for a few moments, and he looks. He gestures over to you, Nat, to bring the lantern closer.
Yep, does so.
And you would go ahead and give me since you're kind of up there now too.
Okay, Arcana check?
No, just an intelligence
Oh,
check.
intelligence check. Okay. There you
Yeah.
go.
Okay. Sin kind of like, as you bring the lantern over, he's like, this one seems different. And you guys all notice it does kind of remind you of the obelisk from the Kobold Coat. It is significantly smaller. And you know, the last obelisk had writing all over it and arcane runes. Any of those.
Yuri, right? Any idea how to destroy this?
She gave me no indication. All I know is that the power protecting the obelisk is gone.
You see the platinum hair boy, and I say boy because your best guess, given that he's human, he looks maybe like 16, 17 years old. Like, he's relatively young. And he looks over and he says, "You said her. Who do you mean by that?"
Does not like the undead. And people would use her to keep the living away from things. And she kind of gestures to her, skirt. The feather was a feather from the Raven Queen's crown.
You see him kind of like, not back up, but kind of get a little bit more like straightened up on the mention of the Raven Queen, and he's like, "Oh, you're a follower of the Raven Queen, then?"
Hey, Damon, I hate to pause you there, but you're kind of roboting.
Okay, no worries. Better?
Better.
Okay.
Can
And
we-
go ahead, Corn.
Can we do a check to see if we know what the Raven Queen
Yeah.
is?
Go ahead and give me a religion check.
Can we all do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes
Accurate.
sense, Conrad. Makes sense, Cletus. For Cletus and Conrad, you've Queen, and you know that it's an unaligned god that is not widely celebrated or worshipped. It's not an evil god, but you know that you just know that it's not. It's kind of one of those weird gods. Nat and Corin on Queen, same information I already just said, but she is also she has for Corin, you know that her domain is death, and she's very against undeath, and that most people, while in times of tragedy, will kind of look to her. For the most part, it's not it's just people are very uneasy when it comes to dealing with the Raven Queen because it is the domain of death. Direct, and with Nat, you know that the Raven Queen has a domain within the Shadowfell, and that all souls that pass on in the afterlife have to remain to meet their end. Yeah.
So then, since the magic's not there protecting it anymore, should me and Demosaurus just try to destroy this thing?
He kind of brings his hand up to his little chin beard, and he's like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if this is active or inert, or because I mean, if this was related to the calls, I don't know if we would want to destroy it, because then we wouldn't be able to investigate it.
But I mean, destroying it worked in the Cobalt Cave, correct? Conrad says.
Well,
For
I
the most
mean,
part.
did we destroy it?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Cameron
Did
caved
we?
in.
Kind of just ponders and looks at it, and he says, well, I mean, this one already seems like it's missing most of it.
Are there still ghosts and stuff popping out right now?
You have not seen any.
What about you, Nikura? You were obviously here before us. Do you think we should just destroy it?
Just a second, guys.
No worries.
Okay, sorry about that. I think I have the same worry. I'm afraid that it know the cause. Through the barrier, the dead was still rising.
So, are we definitely sure this is the source then?
They came from no other place except right around this obelisk.
And if this is directly the source, then why not destroy it?
Sin kind of looks back at you, Conrad, and he's like, because I don't know. I mean, destroying it could trigger something. Keeping it around could trigger something. I mean, there's just too many unknown variables.
The last time we destroyed Obelisk and Gems, you guys have an idea of what happened.
Yeah.
Should we put it to a vote?
Sin shrugs his shoulders.
Sin,
I mean,
how much trying to learn more about it?
I mean, in undead, it really isn't my expertise. But
It is mine, though.
I mean,
Can I roll a religion check to see if I would know?
This would be more of an Arcana check.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you trained in Arcana?
I am not trained in it.
Okay. Yeah, you're kind of lost on this one. You definitely know that there was magic involved with it. That was raising the undead, but you know, arcane, even when it comes to necrotic magic and stuff like that, it's not really your area of expertise.
I mean, it seems like the pearl was some sort of energy source, same as with the cave, so it might be a nerd for now.
I'm gonna do a intelligence check on Sin. Ooh, natural 20. Sin ponders it for a few moments, and he's like, well, it seemed like the last obelisk was broken into two parts. Like, it seemed like there was the enchantment to house the crystal and the guardian of it, and then there was also the magic to raise the undead that we had to deal with. And I just don't know if this is also into two parts like the last one. The only thing different is I don't see the magical arcane runes that the last one had. So it's hard for me to really determine the full scope of this.
How about this? We can take that orb back, and the people in the test can kind of look at that and study that, and we can just destroy this. That way they have something to look at and something to not worry about.
Okay, and who wants to pick up the orb?
I'm not picking that up.
I've already had my hands on it. I'll pick it up.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it
We have a
Wouldn't
volunteer.
it make more sense to, like, Sin, didn't you have some sort of magic ghost hands or something?
Yeah, Sin smiles, and with a click, see the orb lift off the ground.
That works too.
He's like, I'll have to take a break every once in a while to set it down, but I mean, I can always carry it like this, or put it in one of your guys' bags.
Works for me.
So what happened when you touched it?
It's like the first time that she's not very forthcoming with knowledge. So her face shudders a little bit. I experienced something. Darkness. Cold. And then I was back.
Inside.
Go ahead. And do a bluff, Nahiri.
Oof.
She's definitely hiding something.
Okay.
And Sin's kind of looking around, like just has his hand out, gesturing, and he's like, "So what are we gonna do with this?"
Take it back to Latesse. Give it to the priest at the temple to study, or Melanodius to study.
No, no, I meant like, am I just gonna carry this the whole way?
Sounds. You can put it in my bag.
Okay, and
Don't put it into the bag with anything else, because we don't know how it reacts to other stuff.
Sin smiles. He's like, "Yeah, the last thing we need is your rations coming back to life."
How about I put it in the pot that I have and put the pot in the bag?
Sin's like, "Yeah, that should work." And he goes to turn towards you with the orb floating in the air, and it gets about like one or two, just crumbles into dust.
Oh.
Yeah, Sin's like, "I didn't do it."
Well, I didn't.
Well, that's also that. With three. What's with the dust? Is it still on the ground, or did it just...
There's a little few pieces here and there, but it's like fading away.
Damon,
Yes.
as soon as the orb shattered into dust, what did the obelisk do?
No.
No effect? Nothing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably the best thing for now would be just to watch the obelisk. See if it still does anything, or if it's really just a node for now.
How long you thinking? Like 12 hours or a day?
Probably a day. It might change during night or day, what it does.
Sounds fair.
And what about the undead just wandering around?
They don't attack.
Yeah. We did notice that, so they don't seem hostile, and our job was to make sure the cause of this undead expectation is gone, so that's the primary task here.
Yuri, do you think we should destroy the undead, or are they just fine as is?
Well, has any more come back out? There hasn't been any more that came out of the ground while we were standing here talking, right?
No.
Maybe since the source is gone, they aren't here.
The orb wasn't the source.
Or maybe... Are they
And,
even?
and right
someone?
then, you guys all feel the ground start to rumble.
Oh, god damn it.
Crap baskets.
Everyone but Nahiri, it's very reminiscent of the time that you guys were up north and rumble that time. You're not quite sure of the source, but the entire ground around you is just shaking and rumbling.
With the giants?
Yeah, with the giants. Okay. As you guys watch, as the obelisk begins to rip out of the ground and start rising, as other pillars around you begin to rise and form around you, and immediately after that, the ground begins to start glowing with an arcane root.
Sin.
Guys, we should get back.
Sin's like, I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Why
Run!
can't I just shut my face?
Can we move, Damon?
As soon as this happens, and you guys are like, "Oh crap!" You guys start hearing moaning and wailing coming from all directions around the forest, and throughout the forest, you guys see the specters moving closer and closer to you.
Well, looks like they're coming to us.
Maybe.
I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh, wonderful.
Yay!
As soon as the things come out, can Nahiri use a spell? Like, as soon as she starts seeing the things come out of the woods.
I would say yes.
Okay, she's going to cast Weapon of the Gods on her mace.
Okay. Anyone else gonna do any prep work? You guys got, let's say one. You guys got one action.
One question. I'm saying specters, right, Damon?
Everything that you guys see is coming out of the woods.
I'm
Zombies.
saying like ghosts, though.
Oh
right?
yes. Don't worry, we're gonna deal with that in a second.
Okay.
Conrad, go ahead and give me a wisdom check.
Oh, wonderful. Come on. Yes.
Okay. You see the ghost and you're freaked out, but with everything that's going on, you just kind of shake it off real quick.
You said you
Alright.
need a initiative.
Yes.
And you said we could do something real quick, right?
Yes. You guys have one action to do something.
Could I move instead of an action?
Yes. Well, you have one standard action. If you want to change it to a move, you can.
Okay, there.
Corin will cast Song of Courage.
Okay. And Daylock goes over here, and he's going to plant the standard.
It's not letting me roll initiative.
Did you click on your token?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta click on your token first, then you gotta click the initiative button.
So I'll just let you guys know the standard is right there.
Nat lets go of the lantern and just lets it float there.
Okay.
There we go.
Nahiri has entered battle.
Okay, just give me a second to set up initiative order. Ooh, nice first roll on initiative.
Thank you. What is this standard?
You see the white-haired male. He walks up and he has just like a banner and he slams it in the ground. And as soon as it happens, there's like a burst of like, kind of, it's not heavy magic, but there's like a almost like a ripple effect that comes out of it. And you feel stronger. Basically, it's a. Just give me a second to make sure it's right. I believe it's a +1 to your damage.
It does +1 to my damage? Sorry, it just started storming here.
Yeah, it's a +1 damage. So all your attacks, as long as you're in that orange radius, deal an extra 1 point of damage.
Okay.
Let me go ahead.
Same goes for the one around Corin. You just start humming a little tune and you feel encouraged.
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh. I thought you guys did had a good roll for initiative until the ghost rolled.
No.
Okay, Corn, you are up. Damasarius yells out, and you guys watch as his muscles get larger, and you've seen it before. Damasarius has gone into his rage. Is the music okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
Music's like
Sufficiently creepy.
Yeah.
Corin moves over to Conrad casts Echoing Weapon.
Okay.
And Vicious Mockery on... the Spectre right here.
Okay, go ahead and roll that attack. Okay, well, what do you say?
Go back to where you come from, you ghost fart!
You watch as it goes, "Ooh," and just fades away.
No feelings.
Way to go, Corn. I hope you feel.
And something goes to death.
Does that end your turn?
Yep.
Okay.
Is this a ghost or is this a?
It's a kind of like a skeleton zombie. It's pretty gross and it's not doing too great. Okay, so this is gonna be scary very quickly. Let's see, what's all their movement speeds? Okay, so the quickest ones to start running at you guys are these zombified looking wolves. And they are charging at you guys pretty quickly.
Do we have a token for the lantern? When I just leave it somewhere?
Go ahead and drop that aura.
Yep.
And I'll just, from the center area, as long as you guys remain in the purple, you guys have that light.
Okay.
Because the arcane sigil on the ground brings some light.
Very bright.
Circular aura? I don't know whose that is.
Let's see. We
I
got.
don't see it.
Okay, we got Banner, Corin, and then. Yeah. I just turned mine off, so.
If you guys don't see this.
I have no idea what that is, so it's not me.
Okay, so if I'm the only one seeing it, am I the only one who's seeing it?
Nope.
I'm just seeing the square, so yeah.
No.
Yep.
It's centered on that.
Really?
On that?
Because you
Oh.
still have you unselected square. You didn't get rid of your aura.
1 second.
I Okay. None of them are able to attack, but most of them have already encroached and encircled you guys. And at the end of their turn, you guys hear more moaning coming from outside of the forest. Conrad, you're up.
Alright, Conrad is gonna take aim at this guy here.
Okay.
And actually, no, I'll stick with that guy. He's gonna do careful attack.
Okay. On whom?
This guy.
Okay.
Also,
Okay.
sorry,
Go ahead.
didn't Corn do something on me?
Yep, 2d6 of
Echo.
thunder damage.
Yeah, you got echoing weapon.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll the 2d6.
Yep.
Okay. So your arrow shoots out and it's, vibrates as it goes through the air and it goes right through the ghost and it just dissipates. And you feel pretty good about yourself doing that.
Conrad's got a size. Yeah, no, he's in a hunter's mark. Sorry, not hunter's mark. Hunter's quarry. This one.
Okay.
And he's gonna take a step right here and end his turn.
No problem. Okay. Nahidi. It is your turn.
Yay! Just a second. She is going to. This is a wolf, right?
Yes.
She's gonna get up to that one. Yeah, that only uses half of it. She's gonna go up there and she's gonna swing her mace at it. Just a second, guys. Getting used to a new character sheet.
Take your time.
No worries.
You're good.
And just to let you know, you can also, if oh wait, never mind. I mean, because I know you're still getting used to 4th edition. Don't remember that you also have the at wills that are spammable.
Right.
Okay.
And then an extra 1d6 necrotic damage.
Okay, that hits. You base.
So 14 damage total.
Go ahead and move your token up to hit him. Yeah. And you guys watch as she brings up her mace over her head and just brings it down on the center mass of the dog as its legs just kind of give out under it and just crushes into the ground.
And it's undead, correct?
Yes. It is already down.
Oh, it's down? Okay.
Yeah, it's down.
Because she does extra damage to undead,
Yep.
so.
Bonus action. And the rest of your movement.
Yeah. Well, I think my healing word gives temporary hit points, so just a second. Sorry, guys.
Take your time.
Because I know you get that extra from the healing word, but looking around, I will tell you, just looking around, there's one person with a Roos handprint on the side of his face, the tiefling. But otherwise, everyone looks very healthy.
You're roboting a bit, Damon.
God damn it. Yeah, next month we're going back to TeamSpeak.
Actually, yeah. At Death Surge, as soon as
yeah.
as soon as that thing dies, within a burst of 3, gains +2 power to attack and 5 temporary hit points.
Okay, so that is burst plus burst 3, so that is as you can use it now, but right now if you use it, the only people you would hit is the gnome and the human.
The giant one?
Yeah, the giant one.
I'm gonna go ahead and use it.
Okay.
He's big, he's gonna hit things with a hammer of some sort, so give him +2 to attacks.
Not a problem.
She knows him so well.
Never met the guy, still knows him. Okay, does that end your turn?
Yes.
Nope.
Actually, I'm gonna take 2 steps back.
Okay. Next is Daylock. Cute boy. He's going to turn a symbol and hold out his hand and just blasts a blast of divine energy as he attempts to hit it with Lance of Faith. Come on, funny boy. And it completely goes wide.
Of course.
As always.
As always. But he's looking a little down. And that's gonna end his turn. Cletus, you're up.
Hello.
Do you say that to the undead?
No, I did not say that to the undead.
I'm gonna turn down the music
Charge.
just a little bit. music is so finicky on here. Okay. You kind of got to get a little bit low to get this wolf, but you gore it, and it's as soon as you ram your horns into the side of it, like it just falls apart, smacks against this rock, and just falls to the ground.
Awesome. Ooh. Back to here.
Okay.
And I'll use Unstoppable.
Okay.
Why not? Woo!
Ooh, 13. Not a bad roll.
I know, right? And I end my turn.
Okay, just give me one quick second. Okay. Next is Damassaries. He's already raging, so let me measure this out real quick, see if he can do this. Boom. Just outside of range. Yeah. Damassaries runs straight over to this dog boy over here and charges him with Howling Strike. You watch as the human barbarian skyrockets across the battlefield and screaming the whole way there as he tries to drive his hammer into the undead dog, and he just slams it. And that's going to his turn. Nat, you're up.
Okay. Nat's gonna go right here and cast Burning Spray.
Okay.
Run this direction.
Okay. You watch as the little ghost puts her hands out and just a torrent of flame shoots out from her hands, and the ghost wails out and disappears.
All right. Nat backs up and then ends her turn.
Okay. Let me see. What is Sin gonna do? Sin, being Sin. At battle, you pull back and you're just standing there at the ready for the next bit of combat, and you hear right to your right side, the Shire, and that's gonna end Sin's turn.
Here, what?
You don't hear this. Only
Oh,
Nat
okay.
hears the Shire.
Of course, Sin would do that in the middle of an undead battle.
Of course.
At the top of the round, all that wailing and stuff you guys hear coming from the forest, you see another wave of undead appear.
Is 30% enough of a zoom for this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Corn, you're up.
So, how high is the obelisk?
It's good like 15, 20 feet tall.
Then Corin flies up it and perches at the top.
Okay. Let's go ahead and move your token like here. Just so visually I understand that you're at the top of it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And cast Vicious Mockery on the one fighting Cletus.
Okay, go ahead and roll that attack. Okay, what do you say?
I see your last diet went well. You're all bones.
Cletus, you hear that, being screamed from behind you, and you watch the skeleton that's kind of dragging itself along the ground just go, doesn't really make a sound, but like he just gives up.
Cora, you would make a great motivational speaker.
Does that end your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Undead turn. I think that's all of them. Yep. Oh. Oops. Wrong one. Anyone else am I forgetting about? Okay. Wait, this one. Okay. So Nahiri, Conrad, and Damasaries. Okay, I will do Nahiri's first. This ghost quickly rushes up to you and goes to with it. Does a 21 hit your reflex?
I think my reflex is a 14.
Okay, yeah. That it would. Okay. Ooh, max damage. You get hit with 10 necrotic damage.
Okay, so I have a resistance of 5 necrotic,
Yep.
so I only get 5.
Yep. Next is Conrad.
What?
Natural 20.
Oh, yeah.
You get hit with 5 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, because zombies are so lame and you don't even have to roll for their damage, so a crit on a zombie is literally the best thing that's possible. And the other zombie kind of smacks at Damasaries, and he just kind of pokes with the butt of his hammer at it, and it just kind of like stumbles back a little bit, completely missing him. And you guys hear more moaning and stuff coming from, again, the forest, but over on this left side over here, you guys hear something a little bit larger traipsing through the forest. Conrad, you're up.
All right. In one swift motion, Conrad's gonna brandish swords, twin strike on the zombie in front of him.
Okay.
Double that
wow.
Wow!
Oh!
Oh man.
Alright, go on, Dan. What happened?
Okay, I gotta roll for severity on both of them. Okay, so Nat, you feel something very sharp being lunged into your back as And same thing with Daylock. Nat, you get hit with 5 damage. Conrad, you swing, you do that flourishing spin move to try to hit it with both your swords at once. You completely miss the zombie, and your hands slip as your 2 swords get lodged. They leave your hand, and you basically throw your swords at Daylock and Nat.
Good thing Corin got out of the way.
Conrad! Ah!
Yeah, you kind of got a wiggle, and the sword falls to the ground. So your swords are now sitting next to Nat and Daylock.
So, like, would you say, like, right here?
They're the same square they're occupied in.
Okay, so can I move right next to them and then, as a minor action, pick them up?
Technically, you'd be able to pick one up.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, because it's running over, picking up one, then moving to the next square, and then picking up the other one. So you have enough action economy to pick one up.
I'll pick one up then.
Okay.
Sorry!
And that ends your turn. Rigel, you're up. You just saw this tiefling basically throw his swords at his own party members.
That's not the direction they go. And she is going to cast a spell at this one she sees right in front of her. She is going to use Death's Shadow. Click it.
Okay. Who are you casting it on?
The thing literally right in front of her.
Oh wait, that's a different power. Sorry, I'm also getting used to learning your powers. Oh, that's Shadow. Duh, you're at will. Okay, does that hit? Okay, yeah. You go to reach out with your holy symbol to burn the image of the Raven Queen into the ghost, and it starts burning and shrieking. And right before it fades, you pull back and you see that Raven Queen symbol on the ghost, and it just fades away.
The ghost does. Yay!
You got bonus and your move still.
I don't really have any bonuses.
Okay.
Well, I can do Death Surge again. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have any other.
Okay. I mean, you can always end your turn.
Yeah, I will end my turn. Wait, there are things coming up close to me, right?
At this, you got kind of close, but there's still a bit of distance away.
She moved 2 spots.
Okay. It's Cute Boy's turn next. What is he gonna do? I know what he's gonna do. Redemption roll. Holy
Yes.
crap! I think this is the first natural 20 he's ever rolled.
Yep, it is. I can already say that.
You guys watch as he grabs his holy symbol and targets this undead, and the Lance of Faith just rips through the center mass of the skeleton, and the divine energy just radiates out from the hole and just burns up the whole body. And you see it crumble to dust.
Nice job, Daylock.
He looks back and he looks very excited about it.
I'm so proud.
Cletus, your turn.
You said it sounded like something big was coming through the forest?
Yes.
Could I tell which direction it was coming
Left
from?
side.
Oh, left. Alright, cool. Let's see. Alright, if I charge, it's a melee basic attack, correct?
Yes, unless you use bull charge.
Got it. Whee!
Because you've already used your goring charge.
That I have.
Okay. Against that,
Did it twice, my bad.
we'll take the top one. Yeah, you run up and you just destroy the undead. You bring your warhammer down on it and it just crumbles down into bones.
Hasta la vista.
Is that end your turn?
Uh,
I
Yeah.
believe so. Yep. Big boy's turn. Let me see. Reading the situation. Yeah, he's going to charge this boy over here with a howling strike. Because he is interested on whatever big is coming out of the forest. Okay, yep. He brings his gigantic hammer down on the undead and the bones just crumble to dust. Nat, your go.
All right. I'll move here and burning spray over here on this one zombie over here.
Okay. And I forgot to mention the zombie hit Daemosaries as he was running away.
So in the square right here.
Okay. 9. Yeah, that hits. The undead, the flesh begins to burn off of it as it's just burnt to a crisp.
Okay. And my turn.
Okay. Sin looking around. He's like, I guess I should do something.
That would be appreciated, Conrad says.
You probably see this most, Nahiri. You watch as the little gnome, like he has his book in his hand, he just opens it and he starts chanting off these arcane words of power. And you watch as there's a quick arcane shift of energy, and right in front of him, you see another version of that same gnome, but his hair is longer and matted. His ears are a little bit more violently point. He has gnarling, sharp teeth, and his hands are just razor-sharp claws. And you watch as the other, more pharaoh version of the gnome that you had seen charge towards the zombie and attack it.
Okay. That's new.
Yeah, you've never quite seen something like this.
No.
Yeah, as the pharaoh-looking gnome wizard runs over and just jumps on the undead and just starts ripping it to shreds. Like, there's limbs flying off. It's nasty looking. Okay. Top of the round. You guys see? What do you see? More undead coming through the forest.
What a surprise!
I know, you guys never saw it coming, did you?
No, I did
Nahiri
not.
kind of cusses in Dwarvish.
What was that?
Nahiri cusses in Dwarvish.
What do you say?
Motherfuckers.
Okay. You hear a chuckle coming from the very large human.
The big guy.
Yeah, the really big guy.
Cletus chuckles too. He understood that.
Oh, wait. Yeah, let me double check, because it's either the big dude or the other big dude. One of the big dudes knows it. Okay, so Cletus is one, and... Oh, yeah, both the big guys chuckle. Both the Minotaur and the human both chuckle. And from the left side, you see what the large noise was coming from.
What is it?
Is the bears. Please tell me it's the bears.
Nahiri, you see two very large undead bears coming out of the forest. One looks like it's a normal bear that's kind of mashed together, like it was ripped apart and then reassembled. And the other one is basically its skin, and it's mostly just muscle tissue and bone.
Of course.
The rest of the party, two bears, said the two bears you killed as your first literal kill in the adventure circle.
Cletus is just like, revenge.
Okay, Corin, you're up.
Vicious mockery on the closest zombie.
Okay.
That's such a good spell.
It is.
Yeah,
It was.
it's really good.
Go. What do you say?
This light really makes your skin looks great.
And then you think about it for a second, Corn, and you're like, man, I wish my skin looked that good. Minus 13 HP. You just hurt yourself. You're now jealous because of how the zombie's skin looks against the light.
Can the zombie make a charisma throw?
I would if it had like, you know, a face. But you do almost, you get the sense like it's chuckled. Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
I think that's the first time I've ever seen someone viciously mock themselves. Okay, zombie's turn. Okay. Boom. Boom. There's a lot of movement here, so just bear with me for a second, guys.
Take your time.
Bear with me.
Do all the inside people first, because everyone's going to be able to make an attack. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 4 attacks made this round. Okay, now you gotta move everyone else closer. Stupid oblong shaped things. God, there's so many fucking undead. Takes me back to the goblin episode.
Good times. Good times.
At times. I'm just happy I don't gotta control some. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Just out of range.
You're so happy you got a what?
I don't have to control so many characters.
Oh, okay.
Let me double check them all. Oh, forgot about that dude. Okay, that's boom. Am I forgetting anyone else? Anyone else? Okay. First up is Conrad. You got a zombie that's going to attack you.
Okay.
I believe a 23 hits you.
AC, yeah, definitely.
Yep. That's 5 damage.
Okay.
Cletus. I'll do the zombie first, since I'm already on that stat. 25?
25?
Yep.
Yeah, that is. That's me.
5 damage.
Alright.
Now for the... What's your reflex at, Cletus?
Reflex is a 14.
Okay, 1 hit. Ooh, 2 hits. So... I'll just roll these together. So that's... you take 12 necrotic damage from the 2 ghost attacks.
Got it.
That's combined.
Got it.
Okay. Conrad, you're up.
Okay. So, can I pick up my action without a provoking attack opportunity?
No.
Okay. Can I attack with one sword?
I mean, I guess. Depends on what attack you're doing.
Well, I was assuming, careful attack.
Sure.
Because it is one-handed attack.
Okay, no problem. God, I hope he fucking gets another nat 1.
Oh, God.
I've never wished for it so much. Okay, yeah, you bring your sword around and just slash at it, and it almost cuts it in half, and you watch the top torso, the part of the torso just kind of like a door hinge just fall back, and the legs are sitting there for a second, and then they plop down to the ground.
Okay.
You guys get the sense that even though there's a lot of undead, they're not very needy.
All right, so I will pick up my sword as a minor action,
Okay.
and since I'm not moving, I'm gonna Hunter's Quarry this bear as a minor action as well.
Okay.
And my turn.
No problem. Okay. Nahiri.
Could I yell something as a...
No. Any conversations need to be instigated by someone else.
Okay, I didn't know if I could say something after the ghost attacked me or not.
Nope.
Got it.
Like, I changed the rule about responding, but it needs to be a conversation initiated by someone else, whose ever turn it is.
Okay, so there's nothing really close to her, is there? Oh, yeah, there is.
Yeah, literally 10 feet from you.
Oh, and she's gonna go up and smack it.
Okay.
I keep forgetting I gotta click things.
Okay, you go to swing down,
It's
and
a +2 as well, though.
yes.
So it's 11.
Yep. You go to swing down, and the zombie has it looks like an ancient warrior or something like that. It does have like a little bit of like piecemeal armor, and you go to swing, and it just kind of hits the armor, and it doesn't really dig in.
Okay.
That ends your turn.
I'm making sure that I don't have like advantage against undead or something.
For missing it. Or
Oh,
hitting it.
advantage works different in 4E, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
It's you don't get 2 rolls. Advantage is just a +2.
Okay. Yeah, so she's gonna back up and end her turn.
Okay, if you back up, it's going to provoke an opportunity attack.
That's okay.
Okay. Fuck, natural 20. Jesus Christ. Wasted rolls on fucking zombies. You take 5 damage as it kind of claws at you as you.
Does that mean I take 0?
No, this is not necrotic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is just flesh on flesh. Well, sort of flesh.
Kinky.
Yeah, don't worry. I will always let you guys know whenever it's a specific type of damage.
Okie dokie.
If I don't say the type of damage, it's just untyped damage. Okay, cute boy. The new kid in town. Not as he normally does. Daylock feels a little inspired and lets out another lance of faith, trying to help out the new kid in town. Come on, miss. Oh, I think that does miss. Oh no, it hits.
2 hits in a row? Oh my god.
Yeah, 2 hits in a row, man. I mean, well, it's targeting reflex, and zombies don't have a lot of good reflex.
That's already a record for Daylock. 2 hits in a row.
It is. I know, Nahirdi, you're not used to this, but this is extravagant for Daylock. Like, this is the best he's probably ever done.
Okay.
He's the good boy.
This is not an exaggeration at all.
Yeah, that's not an exaggeration. He's gone full rounds of encounters without touching a single thing. Cletus, you're up.
Hello. I will use cleave on this boy.
Okay.
Cleave. Ah.
Okay. You go to hit it, and this one's kind of holding a shield, kind of loosely, and you just bring your warhammer up and slap just slam the shield, and it just causes this almost like a skeleton just smacking a wall at that point, and it just goes poof, and the shield goes clattering across the ground a couple feet.
Okay. And then I'm gonna do the 5 damage on the one below me.
5 damage.
For cleave, I get to hit
Oh,
an enemy adjacent to me with my strength modifier.
yeah. Is it? 'Cause that's what I was trying to ask. Because I can't remember if it's all adjacent or.
And enemy adjacent.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying. So the bottom one.
The bottom one. Yep. That's why I
Okay.
clarified that.
Yeah, and you just bring it around, and yeah, the shield just kind of. I'm gonna say the shield does it. Just blah, 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 just cuts right through the ghost, and it just fades away.
Okay. Let's see. Then Cletus is going to use his action point. Run over here.
What's your movement?
It is my movement. It's 6.
Okay, so your action was to charge or to.
Well, I'm using bolt charge.
Okay,
So
so you
I'm
used your
moving,
movement
then
and
using
spend
bull
an action
charge.
point to get bull charge.
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify.
Yep.
You do get an opportunity attack against you.
Yep.
Oh, there goes a good natural 20. That's 10 necrotic damage as the ghost swipes at you as you run away.
Awesome. I'll roll this real fast.
Okay. Yeah, let me pull up the stats for that. See if the first one hits. You go to charge it, and it braces as soon as you charge for it, and it does not get knocked back. The first attack misses. And let me double check, because it's been a while since I've had to deal with your bull charge. 'Cause I can't remember if on miss your second one does too.
Yes, it does. Yes, we clarified that. You fucker.
Yeah.
But I'm going to use a free action to regain hit points. Woo!
For
My armor.
oh yeah. That's a daily, correct?
Probably.
Yeah.
And I'm also going to just minor action. Fuck you, bears. And I am my turn.
Is it 5 hit points? It's regain hit points as if you had surge.
Yeah, it's 14.
Oh, I thought you said 5.
No,
Sorry,
no.
I probably wasn't listening or it broke up.
That's the damage I did to the ghost.
Okay. Okay. And you just said as a free action, you say "fuck you."
Minor action, but yeah.
It's a free action.
Okay.
You've already spent your minor actions.
On what?
Okay, never mind. Yeah. I
Right,
mean,
damn it.
yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I know, but I had my turn.
Okay. Dame Sari's turn up. Seeing another bear. Let me see. Yeah, because technically. Oh, yeah. I know what he's going to do. He runs right in between the two bears. And he's going to use Great Cleave. Which hits both of them.
Yeah, fuck him up, buddy.
Yeah, you watch as he runs up in between the two bears spinning, and he just smacks them both. Stupid math. And nah, he's gonna. Let me double check. Nah, he'll stop right there. And that will end his turn. Nat, you're up.
I'm gonna go right here and shoot this one with Dragon Frost.
Okay.
for 25. Well, no,
yeah.
the hit's 25.
Yeah. You blast it, and as soon as the orb of arcane frost hits it, it just splatters across the undead wolf, and it just freezes up in place. You got a popsicle.
Yay! And for my minor, I use chaotic defense, and I get.
Okay.
I rolled a 1, so I get temporary hit points.
Yep.
So that's 2d6 plus charisma modifier.
Yep. Go ahead and roll that. What sound is your chaotic defense?
That's a good question.
Yeah,
Maybe like
whatever
a, maybe like a bird, maybe like a bird or something.
You guys just hear a random like. Caw!
That is very chaotic. All right.
Yeah. As she brings her arms together, and congeals some arcane energy. You guys just hear a random bird coming from like almost the center of where the energy is coming from, and as soon as that happens, it disperses across her body. You guys have never seen her do this before.
All right. I get 8 temporary HP, and then it's my turn.
Yep. Okay. Sin is up. How can Sin fuck this up?
By being himself.
Yeah, pretty much.
By trying to punch the pillar.
No, he's actually going to try to see if he can make it over there. Yeah, he's going to. Go. Right there. God damn it, my mouse. He's going to go right over here, and he is going to use Phantasm Chasm on the two bears.
Again.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, bears. Sin does not like the bears.
Let's be honest, no one likes the bears.
Okay, so I gotta double check to see if it's enemies. Okay, yeah, it's enemies. Just wanted to make sure that Damus Ares wasn't hurt by it. You guys, Cletus and Damus Ares watches as the bears just kind of slip, kind of on nothing. But you guys see the shimmer of the energy that, creates the hole. As both of the bears fall down and take some damage from the fall. Wait. I could only be so lucky if you guys keep hitting the bears at the same amount of damage. Make my math super easy. God damn it. Sorry. I gotta make sure that these things are in front of each other so I can grab tokens. And Sin's like, they're for us now. As he just kind of crosses his arms like he did everything.
They're what for us now?
Huh?
They're what for us now? That's what was Sin saying? You cut out.
I said, did I do enough now? Am I roboting or cutting out?
No.
Yeah. I heard it.
And on my end, just making sure to get you what you said.
Okay. Yeah. Well, your end is the one I care about. Okay, top of the round. You guys hear rumbling. Much larger than when the two bears were coming through. Right there. You guys see it? It's the southern part.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Undead turn. The undead bears both stand up. One's gonna make a swipe at Cletus, and then one at Daemissaries. So the first one's going to be Cletus. Natural 20. That is 13 damage to you. And blah 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 blah. That's going to be 13 damage to Daemissaries as well. The other one is just going to attack Daemissaries because that's the only person in range, and that misses. So the first bear, the skinned bear, slashes at both Cletus and Daemissaries, and the piecemeal bear goes to slash at Daemissaries and just kind of kicks it on its snout, and it swings wide. Okay, stupid math. Okay. And for the rest of all these undead. Boom. Boom. Can make it there, but it can't attack. Make it there, but it can't attack. This one can. Just gonna double move to get there. Run over to here. This one's gonna run over to here. This one's here. This one to here. There. 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 How many more? Okay, so boom, boom, boom. Never again will I use this type of flooring. It's so hard to see shit. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1. Okay, so I will do Cletus's round first. This will be skeleton first. I'll do zombie, then ghost.
What about Corin?
Yeah, Corin didn't go. He's before the zombies.
Oh, sorry. That was weird. I only clicked it once. Sorry. My bad, Corin. It's your turn. My bad. I fail as a DM.
Vicious Mockery on the bear attacking Cletus.
Okay, go ahead and roll it. Thank God you didn't do like something crazy that would completely undo everything I just did. What do you say to the bear?
We took you down once. We will do it again.
It's kind of coarse, but you hear the bear. It almost is like a crying sound. And is barely noticeable with your speak with animals. But it's very grated. It's very coarse, and yeah, it's kind of sad about that.
Is anyone looking unhealthy right now?
I mean, no one's really messed up.
Okay.
Daemissaries is taking a couple hits, but you've seen him whenever he's in his rage. His wounds tend to heal up. The new person is a little hurt, and Cletus is a little hurt.
Then that ends my turn.
Okay. Back to the round of fighting for Cletus. Miss. Fucking 1, so... that middle zombie goes to swing with like a very rusted, it's not even like a full sword. It is like just a rusted piece of metal at this point, and it goes to swing, and Cletus, you see it coming, you just smack it with your warhammer, and it swings wide and hits the other zombie. So, miss, fuck you. What does the ghost do?
Dumbass.
Okay, that is going to be max damage. That is 10 necrotic damage to you as the ghost swipes out at you. Next is going to be Ghost Hound on Nat. not Ghost Hound, Grave Hound. 19 AC doesn't hit you, does it? Or 19.
It actually does hit.
Okay. Could remember. 1d6. Okay. You take 7 points of damage. As it bites into you, you see this, almost like, as it bites into your arm, where its teeth is, you see like a black pulse of energy going throughout your arm and your veins, and it just feels like death is coursing through your body. And as it's biting you, it pulls you to the ground, so you are also knocked prone.
Okay.
And just to let you know what that effect is, at the start of your next turn, you have an ongoing 5 necrotic damage. So remember, at your next turn, you take 5 damage, and you can roll a save at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, Gravehounds are no fucking joke. Nahiri, the ghost goes up to you and goes to swing with its ghostly hand, and you just kind of sidestep it. Realistically, like, you're just like, no. And the zombie, that is going to hit you. The zombie, as you're like dodging the ghost, the zombie comes up to your other side and smacks you across your face, and it kind of scratches the side of your head and the side of your neck a little bit. You take 5 damage.
Okay. As that happens, she's going to use Cloud of Darkness as a minor action, like an immediate reaction.
Okay.
So anything in that cloud is blind and until they move out of it.
Okay, and remember, you can also sidestep.
Right, she's going to.
Okay.
So she's going to shift almost out of it. There.
Okay. Yeah, now to the side of you, just a gigantic cloud of darkness appears.
Oh, geez.
Whatsoever.
But I can see in it, so the effects have no bearing on me. Okay.
Fucking drow. Conrad, you're up.
Alright, so Conrad is going to do splitters.
Okay.
You gonna do what?
You know how that works, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, split the trade.
So that's 20 to hit on both of them.
Barely hits.
Okay.
Barely hits.
So, depending on which damage does what, Conrad has this one and already Hunter's core grade,
Yep.
so I
So,
gotta roll the d6.
yeah, let me get the top one first. The top one's going to be the 17.
Okay. And I'm roll d6. 1.
Stupid math. Okay, so 19 on that one. Oops, my math was wrong. Okay. That ends your turn?
Okay. Yeah, ends my turn.
Nahiri, you're up.
Who was the one that was scratched and pulled to the ground?
You saw the elf, the female elf with the red hair.
Okay. And there's something right on her, correct?
Yes. You see one of the undead wolves.
Okay. She is going to use her Cloud of Darkness slip to come to the edge here and out of it. So
you technically, the Cloud of Darkness slip is, I believe, once you cast it.
And it's a free action. I can
Yeah,
move
but that's when it's cast, isn't it?
No, I can use it whenever it's a free action, as long as I'm in that cloud of darkness.
Oh, okay. Well, I will tell you just from it's kind of metagaming, but just to let you know, the creatures that you're kind of avoiding right now are blinded, so you can move past them without shifting and just use movement. So you'd be able to move further.
Oh, okay, well then, yeah, we'll do that then. But, so she's gonna come around, and when she passes the elf, she is going to use a minor action to use, Holy Cleanse.
Okay.
So, it doesn't pop up with a spell or anything.
Yeah, it's
When you make a saving throw against whatever thing you just had, you get a +5 bonus to it.
actually, Nat, you are able to make a saving throw right now.
Okay.
With a +5 power bonus. So go ahead and roll d20.
Okay.
Yeah, the cool thing about Holy Cleansing is you can stop the damage before it even happens. Yeah, you save. Yeah, so Nahiri comes up and she you can describe what you do.
So she comes up as you see her literally pretty much dance out of the darkness. She looks at you, puts her hand out, and you feel it looks like shadow, but it feels.
Yeah, it's a purplish kind of dark cloud goes to you, and as soon as it hits you, that burning sensation on your arm just goes away.
Okay.
And then she is going to step around you between the wolf and the other thing there.
Okay.
And she's going to hit the wolf.
Okay.
Just a second. Yeah, so that's a 17.
Yep. Which does hit.
Okay, and then
You bury your mace right into its back, and it just crumples to the ground.
okay, and just a second. I think I have a spell that I can do now too.
You've used your minor, unless you got a free action.
I think that's what it is. So
I don't see any.
yeah, when at 5th level, when the Death Domain Priest drops to 0, the War Priest can use Healing Word as an immediate reaction.
Forgot about that. On your
So, Healing Word.
okay, which is go ahead and roll the healing word.
Me?
Yes,
Wait just a second.
I believe I set it up. Should be HW. I can't remember if I set it up or not, honestly. Yeah, I suck. Go ahead and just roll 1d6.
Oh,
Nat, you can spend a healing surge, regain that +1.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Okay, that's minus one surge. Okay.
and then I also get 5 temporary hit points.
Yep. God, you got so many crazy abilities. I believe that ends your turn.
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, I only cast 4 spells in 1 turn. It's okay.
Yeah, and your cloud of darkness disappears. Daylock's turn. Do something crazy, guys. Yeah, I think he's gonna do something crazy.
No.
Is he gonna hit something 3 times in a row?
Oh,
my
you're
God.
gonna see. Okay. I gotta just on this. Yeah. he's going to come over to here. Let's see. Okay, yep. And you watch as he runs up and slams his sword. He grabs his holy symbol and slams his sword on the ground as he's going to cast Turn Undead, hitting the Gravehound, the zombie, and the ghost.
What?
What?
I'm just curious about the attack name.
Yeah, he's basically. Oh. Wait. He might actually hit some of these people.
It's +2, right?
Don't know if that applies to damage or the attack rolls.
I thought it was the attack rolls.
He hits everyone but the ghost.
Woo!
Woo!
Hey, so it's still good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I would say 4 hits in a row, technically, if we're counting people.
Secret MVP. Secret MVP. Secret MVP.
You guys better not write it on his jacket again. As he slams his sword into the ground, and there's just a radio blast of radiant and divine, and it just knocks like the Gravehound and the zombie feet. But the ghost just kind of recoils a little bit, but doesn't seem to be affected by it. And he is going to spend an action point to Sacred Flame the ghost because he's fed up with this ghost. These motherfucking ghosts on these motherfucking planes.
He better not be
That's
cursing over there.
Plane. Oh, I mean, it's Daylock. Do you really think he's gonna curse?
Hmm?
These Monday, Friday ghosts.
Yeah. But the Lance of Faith goes wide. He was on a good streak for a while. Yeah. Okay, Cletus.
I say in Dwarven, I told you to die, motherfucker. And I'm gonna use on bear. Fuck you.
On who are you hitting it with?
The bear.
Oh, the bear. Who's your secondary target?
The guy right above me.
Okay. Okay, let me go ahead and. Okay, you bring your warhammer over and you smack the bear right in its jaw. There's not a real lot holding the jaw in place, and you smack it, and the jaw flies over and just cuts the head off of the zombie
Awesome.
as it falls to the ground.
Oh, I didn't kill the bear.
Oh no, definitely not. Yeah, the bear. It's hard to tell how messed up it is, but it does look like chunks of it are missing, and it's not doing as too good.
I mean, yeah, I just hit its jaw off.
Yeah.
Alright, my turn.
Okay. Daemis is going to what is he going to do? He is going to Holy Strike the bear. Awesome. His hammer shines with the divine radiant energy and just brings it onto the bear, and it really recoils from it. And it is fucked up. The skinned bear is not like as this hammer passed by the skin, like singed and burnt, and it took a pretty big bear.
It pretty much took a big what?
It chunk out of its like ass end of the bear.
Okay.
It's really fucked up. Net, you're up.
Okay. I'll go right here. As a free action, I'll say thank you, Nahiri. I'm Nate Churia, but I just like to call myself Nadalin. And with that, I'm going to use Dragon Frost, but I'm going to use that with Sorcerer's Blade Channeling.
Okay. You watch as this elf in the middle of combat just walks up like, "Hey, I'm Naturia. But, she pulls out her and it starts glowing almost icy, cold, arcane energy. And she's a zombie. And it flies back 5 feet, completely frozen, falls on the ground, and just shatters.
Yeah! And my turn.
Okay.
Imagine she raised her hand as that.
Probably. That's up to Net, though.
I do what? No,
So
we're,
you
Okay.
raised your hands and said, yeah.
oh yeah.
Okay, Sin. Sin is going to open up his book and he's like, really kill them. And he smiles as he starts chanting some arcane words. And he's going to use hypnotism. On Cletus. Cletus, do you take it?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and make a melee basic attack against the bear.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah.
Yeah!
Nice.
Spare.
You feel that? You feel like Sin's magic. You've seen him do this with Daemosaries, but he's never done this with you, and you feel the essence of Sin like creeping into the back part of your mind, and you almost hear like an evil laughter going through your head of Sin just laughing his ass off, and you feel your body start to move on its own, and you just bring the warhammer up with both hands, smashing it through the bear, and you almost cleave it in half as it just one end falls then the other.
Fucking max for both. Fuck it.
It almost wasted your 20.
Yeah.
But yeah, the bear is dead. Top of the round, that rumbling. For the south part of the map, what am I doing? Over here, you guys hear and see, watch as a very large, decent sized, a very large zombified minotaur brandishing a very large great axe charges through the forest. Corin, you're up. This, just to let you guys know, this minotaur is about a good 16 plus feet tall.
Oh, wonderful.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, he makes Cletus look very small. Corin.
Quick triumph on the zombie right here.
Okay. Where's the triumph? What? Yeah, never mind. I'll just look at it.
Half damaged and get a big aura with +1 into power and
Damage rolls. Okay, yeah. Okay. And don't forget about the shift as well.
Yep.
South of the bat, and Conrad and Nat can shift as a free action. Because it's everyone within the same aura, right? Within 5 squares of the 5 squares of the enemy. Give me a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's no, that's Conrad and Daylock. Sorry. So Conrad and Daylock, 1 square.
1 square?
Yep.
Okay.
Shift that 1 square.
Daylock is going to shift over here.
can I still use the rest of my movement?
Yeah.
Then
Wanna
Colin
fly
will
back up
fly
there?
back up.
Okay. Okay. Undead turn. Let me see here. I'll do the bears first. The bear is going to come over to here. and it's going to make a fury attack against Cletus and Damasaris. Ooh. I'm gonna switch dice after this round. That's 13 damage to both of you. And it is going to spend its action point to repeat it. I almost rolled the same dice. Oh, 18. Where's my D8? That's 8 damage to both of you.
Oh. An 8 would hit me. Or an 18.
Huh? It has plus 10.
Ah.
Yeah.
Fuck that bear.
Do you guys not remember?
They were pretty tough, I remember.
I mean, that was 4 levels ago.
Remember what?
How tough the bears were.
Oh yeah, they're definitely tough.
Okay, Oh, Daylark's getting a little surrounded. Okay, am I forgetting any? If anyone sees an undead that has not been moving for a minute, just let me know. I think I got them all.
Yeah, there's for the Minotaur.
Yeah.
Okay. Finish the rest of the undead. So that's 2 zombie attacks on Daylock. Okay, the zombies start slashing at Daylock. All hit. Holy crap, that was the first damage Daylock took this round. Combat. That's another weird thing.
Yeah, usually he's like down by now.
Yeah. Okay, so first ghost will be against Daylock. Miss. Second one against Cletus.
The moment it misses, Corin will move Daylock 1 square back, so he's not in range of the other zombies anymore.
With what?
With my passive, what's it called?
Is it a feat?
Yeah.
Just give me a second. Let me pull up your character sheet.
What was it? Virtue of Conning.
Oh. With a number of squares of... Okay, yeah, so you're well within range.
First time it's actually been useful.
Yeah, he's gonna have to... Shit. Yeah, I'll shift over here. That's about all he can do. Okay. But... Shit, where was it at? Oh, yeah.
You're at Cletus, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that hits. 1d8. 9 damage and necrotic damage to you, Cletus. And...
Fuck.
Okay. That is all the basic ones. Oh, I forgot the one by sin. Yeah, miss. Jesus Christ. I'm switching back to my other dice. It's making things a little too not interesting. Okay, let me pull up the stats of the Minotaur. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Let me see. Oh yeah, it can make it. Nahiri, the Minotaur charges straight at you. It kind of ducks down low and is going to use a goring charge on you.
Okay.
I believe a 32 hits you.
I mean, Possibly.
Hey, that's my move.
Not compared to this guy. Okay, I'm just getting used to that. Okay, so. Ooh. Okay, that's it's 15 damage to you, and you are knocked prone.
Okay.
And Conrad, your turn.
Okay. So Conrad. Yeah, let me see what I got here. Okay. So Conrad is gonna do. What was it? Splintering shot on the Minotaur.
Okay.
That's the way. First, minor action, Hunter's Quarry to the Minotaur.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a second to remove that mark. Oop. Okay. Barely hits.
Jesus Christ. All right. So first thing first, let me read that off the power. So the guy gets -2 penalty to attack rolls until the end of the encounter.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm gonna roll my d6. And then Conrad's gonna spend an action point.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm gonna make sure I marked that was used. There we go. He's gonna spend an action point to use Thunder Tusk Board Strike
Okay.
on the Minotaur again.
Okay, first one misses, second one misses.
Shit. And Conrad's gonna back up and say, "Hey guys, we're gonna need a little help here." There.
Okay. Does that end your turn?
That does end my turn. Yes.
Okay. Rigel, you are on the ground currently with a gigantic 16, probably around like 18 foot tall Minotaur. Just gorge you, and you are on the ground. It takes your movement to get up.
It takes my movement to get up, my whole
Yes.
movement?
Yes.
It's okay. She stands up, and for the first time, you guys are actually going to see that her symbol of the Raven Queen is tied into her hair. In her offhand, she's going to hold the holy symbol, and with her mace, she's going to use it to cast Smite Undead. And she's going to hit the Minotaur with Smite Undead.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
That misses.
It's okay. Even on a miss, it still takes the damage.
Yep.
So it takes half damage.
Smite Undead, is that radiant?
Yes, radiant damage.
Okay. Good thing for that.
And it pushes the target 3 plus my Constitution modifier away. And the target is also immobilized until the end of my next turn.
Okay. It is immobilized, but it does not get knocked back.
It doesn't?
It's too large of a creature.
Yes. That's totally okay too.
I gotta add up all this extra damage. Because it's +1 to that. 5. Okay. Okay.
So, I don't know what action points are. Can I spend that to get an extra attack?
It's, you spend an action point, and once you spend it, you have a full standard action. So you can use it to move, attack, do whatever.
Okay.
So would you like to spend an action point?
I'm going to spend an action point.
Okay.
And I am going to use Avenging Flame.
Okay. Okay, and that misses.
Even with the +2?
Yep. Just to give you guys an understanding, it was 25 AC with a +1 barely hit.
Yeah.
So I get the +2 because of the thing, and then
Yep. So
into the because I just hit him with the smite undead, right?
yes,
He takes a -2 to AC for that.
I understand that.
So even with the 20, it doesn't.
With
Okay,
all
even
bonuses,
with the 20, it doesn't hit.
yes,
His base AC is like 25.
26.
Yeah.
So until my next turn, it's a 24.
Yep.
Okay.
Did you get movement again?
No,
The
you do
action
not.
point? Okay.
It is just you get another standard action. That's it. Okay. Daylock. Daylock is going to step into the gigantic buff because, you know, probably the best way to attack things. And I don't know if he has anything else to. Actually, seeing how fucked up this situation is, he's going to run over here, and he's going to use Weapon of the Gods on Conrad.
Cool.
So from here on out, your weapon deals an additional 1d6 radiant damage, and whenever you hit an enemy with it, it takes a -2 penalty to AC until the weapon wielder's next turn.
So from here on out, though.
To the end of the encounter.
Okay.
Oh.
I knew that there was going to be 2 Weapon of the Gods in play.
Should I have added a 1d6 to the Smite Undead?
I gotta double check. Is Smite Undead a weapon or is it implement?
Weapon.
Yes, then.
Yeah, it goes through my weapon.
Yep.
So that's another 3.
Not a problem. I will say with even all this damage that you guys are launching at it, doesn't seem too phased by it. And that's going to end Daylock's turn. He is freaking the fuck out. Cletus.
Hello. I yell, I could use some healing over here. And then I'm going to use Cleave on the bear. Fuck you, bear.
Okay.
And just do the extra 5 to the spirit above me.
Okay. I assume so. That ends your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Damissary, seeing his hammer bro fucked up, he's gonna try to open up an alley for you to try to escape. Let me put it in this rage real quick. He is going to use Divine Strength with Hammerfall. Which misses. He tried, man.
Yeah, I can't blame him.
Yeah, he was trying to knock it down so you could run away. Okay, that's gonna... Shit. Yeah, he's gonna stay there because it's a tough pickle. He really would like to run away, but to go help everyone else. But okay, Nat, you're up.
I'll go right here and use Tearing Claws.
Good.
Darn it!
Ugh.
Fucking damn it, Nat.
Of course.
Again!
Well, at least no one's there.
I
Let
made
me
sure
roll
this
severity.
time. I made sure this time.
Let me roll severity. Okay. You do spin, and your Tearing Claws does shred everyone around you. But you kind of overdid it, and with your flourish, you spin around, fall on the ground. You take 4 points of fall damage. You are prone and dazed.
Okay.
So she did that thing where the kid like spins around too much and then.
Yeah, kind of.
Did she kill the people?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Tearing Claws did go off.
But I also took.
Wait. You were not prone. Sorry, you were just dazed from spinning too fast.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Guess
that was my mistake.
Guess I can't do any more of my movement this turn. Right?
No.
Is that how Dave work?
Yes.
Okay.
You're dazed until the end of your next round.
That's my turn.
Okay. Sin. Okay, he got the skeleton by him, but he does see the bigger threat. So Sin is actually going to do something helpful. And he's going to cast Sleep. Okay. You guys watch as the Minotaur, he opens up his book, channels the arcane magic, and casts it towards the Minotaur, and you see the Minotaur, like, the head kind of drop a little bit. And it looks a little tired. And then he is going to use an action point to he's going to use Pining Vortex on the bear. God, I hope it doesn't miss. Oh God, I just remembered what happened last time we did this situation. Okay.
Thank God.
Okay. Just to let you know, Rigel, the last time he used Pining Vortex when Cletus was almost hurt, he killed him.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he killed Cletus the last time. It was a situation almost identical to this.
Yeah.
And yeah, he killed him. It does hit. So the bear takes 13 damage, is now floating up in the air. The bear is missing most of its chunks. It looks pretty messed up as it's just kind of flailing in the air like that. Corn, your go.
Corin will use Majestic Word on Cletus first of all.
Okay.
Rejuvenate! So you may regain 5 plus your
Healing Surge.
healing surge.
Which I think he will gladly spend that Healing Surge.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
And next, Rime of Fire on the Minotaur.
Okay, go ahead and roll that attack.
Spit hot fire.
It misses.
Still applies half damage.
Okay. So, and it not the effect though.
Yeah, it does.
I gotta double check.
Yo, even though I miss, I still do half damage.
Because is that... and misses just half damage.
Well, the effect doesn't say it needs to hit.
That's why I hate the wording on these ones.
I mean, Verse of Triumph
I can't
still
remember what we
works.
decided. No, there was someone else's power that was like this. I can't remember. Anyone remember who has a miss half damage and it also has an effect?
Me?
I do.
I do.
What did we decide? I think it was Nat. Or let me just look at your power. 'Cause
Well-
as soon as I look at your power, I'll remember which one it was. It was Corruption Orb, right?
Yeah, we talked about that
I
one,
mean-
but it's lightning
Okay.
breath that has the.
Yeah, I decided that on miss, unless it says miss, and then it has an effect attached to it, because there are spells that say miss, and then it still has an effect. Because it says miss and it says only half damage, that's all that happens.
Okay. Then use my action point for Vicious Mockery.
Okay. Okay. That misses. What do you say?
We've got the cooler cow!
You just hear it snort. Okay, so that's... Thank you, Nat, too, because I could not remember who I discussed that with.
No problem.
Yeah, because there's a set of powers that you could technically exploit with that. Okay. I believe that's all the undead, besides the Minotaur.
The bear
And the bear.
The bear. Okay, so I'll do the bear first.
and the one above Sin. There's one above Sin.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, Cletus. You're like, fuck Sin. Okay. So, first one is going to be the bear, which I believe... Gotta double check Sin's power real quick. I think it's the start of its turn, it drops to the ground. Another feet before... Yeah, okay. So the bear comes back down to the ground. Yep. So it is back on the ground. So it is going to make an attack. I'm gonna roll to see who it's gonna attack. Oh, Demissaries. Oh shit. My bad. I gotta recharge something first. It doesn't get it back. Okay, it misses. Goes to swipe at Demissaries and it's just like, he just kind of pokes it with the bottom of his hammer again. Undead by Sin is going to hit him. He hits him with his little rusty, somewhat sword, which only gets rid of the temporary hit points that Nahiri gave him, like at the start of the fight. So Sin is still unscathed. Next is big scary motherfucker. Okay. It is going to... Wait, I gotta double check again, because is it beginning or the end of the round? Do they have to go for the sleep? Here it comes. Guys, how's this first? Okay. Okay. Yeah, so it is going... It is going to Goring charge Nahiri again.
Can I do that while it's immobilized?
Oh
Yeah.
shit, it's mobilized, thank you.
Oh!
You're welcome.
You just saved me on that
shit.
one. Okay, it's gonna use its great axe.
That's still
Oh.
bad.
I thought it couldn't move at all.
Immobilized is you can't take movement.
Like restrained. Okay.
Yeah, it's restrained and like stunned, restrained, and there's a few of them that prevent it, but let me just double check. Yep, immobilized. The creature cannot move from your space. It can teleport, pull, push, or slide. So it will attack with its great axe. Ooh, it rolled an 8. Does 27 hit you?
It does. 27 against my AC.
Yep. 4,
It does, yeah.
5, 9. That is 16 damage to you.
Okay.
And now it's going to try to save against the sleep. Oh.
Go to sleep, big boy.
You guys watch as it slices Nahiri with his gigantic great axe. And does like a slight yawn and just falls on the ground asleep. Okay. Conrad, you're up.
What
All
about
right.
the guy above Sin?
No, you already did.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
You hit him
so
with
sure.
5 damage, which ate his temporary hit points, but that was it.
Yep. So Conrad's gonna attack the zombie in front of Zen and the bear with twin strike.
Okay. I was gonna say top ones to the bear, so yeah, first arrow flies at the bear and just it blasts the side of it and just sprays gore all across the emissaries. And he just looks at you grinning like, yeah.
I
And
assume
second,
you don't want me to roll the 2d6.
Yeah.
Okay.
2d6. Oh yeah, weapons of the gods. Yeah, don't worry about it. Dead.
Then Conrad's gonna say as a free action, target the Minotaur now.
Yeah,
and
you guys have been done this.
yeah. And see what else can they do. They can't do anything right now. I guess I'll end this turn.
Okay. Rigel, your turn. Yeah, the Minotaur has gone to sleep.
I don't know how sleep works in 4E.
Basically just wail on it or run away.
Why
It
do
doesn't. Right.
Nope.
Well, shit, I'm gonna hit it then.
Yeah, sleep only targets one person, but it's a lot stronger. I can already tell what Cletus is gonna do.
What?
I am going to cast Tenebrous Blessing.
Okay.
Oh.
And since you are getting used to it, I'm sorry, I wanted to say it before you rolled it. I will allow this one redo if you wanted to, because it is a huge difference on your abilities. Tenebrous Blessing, the big thing with that is it takes a negative to its damage rolls, whereas Death Shadow lowers its defenses.
Oh.
Yeah, so technically in this situation, Death Shadow is a little bit more effective. I'm only saying this because you're still very new with your character.
Okay, then.
I
Mulligan?
will allow you to mulligan it.
Okay, then yeah.
Okay. Sadly, that does not hit.
Holy shit, its reflexes are crazy. Even while sleeping?
Yes.
Holy what?
You
I'm gonna back up then.
yeah, you barely missed it. Well, not barely. There's a few points off, but yeah.
Maybe he rolled over while you're about to do the attack. He's like, "Ugh."
Kind of. Yeah.
And then she is going to use who is the one that said they need healing?
The big, not the big Minotaur, but the other Minotaur. The
Okay.
good Minotaur.
The one that's too far away for me to heal.
I mean, you got more movement.
Is he looking bloody?
He's bleeding pretty good.
Shit. Okay.
Which reminds me, I forgot to heal Daemissaries.
So it says close burst 5.
Yes, that's with anyone within 5 squares of you. This could also possibly be a little metagaming, but you could potentially tell him to get close, move up to the rest of the group, stand there and hold action for him to get closer, and you can heal the whole group.
I can't heal the whole group. I can only heal one.
A close person. Sorry, I was confused it with a different spell.
That's okay. I'm gonna get closer to him.
Okay.
Here, I think I get 5 squares, right?
For movement?
Yeah.
No, you get 6. Or 7, one of the two. Let me just pull up your character sheet real quick. So you got 6 or 7, because you are elf.
We got L speed.
6.
6.
Yep.
So.
She got elf speed, not wood elf speed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can go there, and then I'll yell out, "Come here," and then I'll hold my action. Oh shit! I can't hold it. It's a minor action.
I mean, I'll allow it.
And I'll hold it. Yeah.
Okay, so what do you say to him?
Get your ass over here, then.
Okay. Okay, Daylock's turn. Yeah, he's going to take advantage of a downtime and try to heal up his buddies. Yeah, he's going to also heal. He's going to run over here. And he's going to heal Damassaries, since he can make it to Damassaries. So, Damassaries gets his healing. Ooh, way to go. Plus healing surge. Wow, okay. So, Damassaries heals up pretty goddamn good. That's going to end Daylock's turn. Cletus, your turn.
Okay, I have a question. How does sprinting work again?
Sprinting, you for the rule that we went with is you can do it. It's just that's all you can do on your turn.
Okay. Never mind then. Do that. Third.
I mean, you could do a movement and then charge.
Yeah. I don't want to do that quite yet.
Okay.
I'm going to do there.
Nahiri, he is now close enough, so go ahead and pop your heal.
Okay.
Which you are now in the turn order right after him. It's just rolled d6.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, sorry. Don't worry, after this session I'll implement it. Okay, so it's 4 plus your healing surge value.
And
Go
I
ahead.
get 5.
And go ahead and mark off your healing surge for spending it.
What was that?
You can spend a healing surge and get your healing surge value back plus 4.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's
Hell
pretty
yeah,
healthy
with that.
heal.
The best type of healing.
Okay. So
And you-
Cletus is gonna move there.
Yep.
And then yell at Nat. Let's do that plan with my newer move.
What? Everything's
No.
spinning.
Yeah, you barely understand what he's saying.
What?
That's all Cletus is gonna do. I end my turn.
Okay. Okay, so Rigel pops in on that point in the turn order, then it's Damassaries. Okay. He's just gonna try to move as close as he can. Uh, 10. Actually, no. He's gonna go to here. Okay, and that's gonna end his turn because he wants to stay in the light. Nat. You are dazed for this round, so you can either take a standard, a move, or a minor.
I'm just gonna shoot him with Corruption Orb.
Okay. So, that does hit.
Okay. He takes that poison damage and then an ongoing,
ongoing.
acid damage.
Plus you're in the ring, so that's okay.
And I'm just gonna continue to wobble around in place.
Yeah, you kind of shake it off.
Ugh.
Okay. Sin is up. He's gonna move right over to here, so he's not on the front line. What is Sin gonna do? Oh, I know what he's gonna do. He opens up his book and says a few arcane words.
Oh no.
And he is going to go ahead and use Bigby's hand. And he is going to try to grapple the sleeping guy. Which hits. So he is now grappled by Bigsby's hand. Wow, that is actually really good for this fight. Okay. That's actually pretty badass. So that's gonna be plus. Okay. Stupid math. Okay. And so Bigsby hand is currently grasping like the leg of this sleeping gigantic undead minotaur. Crap. Real quick, because I completely forgot. Did you guys remember if Sin used his Yes, he did. Never mind. Okay. That's gonna end his turn. Gordon, you're up.
Much left. Vicious mockery on the Minotaur.
Okay, go ahead and roll it. That hits. What do you say? You gotta remember, he's helpless, he's asleep. There's a lot of stuff right now.
And he's burning with acid.
Basically,
Yeah.
Little Minotaur, don't say a word, because this is gonna hurt.
And it does. That's okay. Jesus Christ. That's gonna be okay. Does that end your turn?
Yep.
Okay, undead up. Oh, no wormies, no wormies. Okay, he stays asleep. Continues to snooze away. Rolled a fucking 5.
Do you remember what the last part of the password was?
What was that?
No. It's A.
Conrad, you're up.
okay.
I don't know who's
will
talking
do-
right now.
I will do twin strike on the Minotaur.
Okay. They both hit.
Okay. So is it 2d6 per attack?
I got it. Let me double check, but I believe so.
Is it different than mine?
It's the same one.
It's
all attacks.
1d6.
It's 1d6, but per an attack, so
Yep.
it's 2d6.
Okay, and then I have my Hunter's Quarry, so 3d6 total.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
I had to get the door. Like, did he resist? Save
Yes,
on
he's
anything?
still asleep. He's still asleep.
Oh, not taking any more acid damage?
No, he didn't save.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
he's
roll a
still
5 and a
complete-
6.
Yeah, he's still completely screwed.
He continued to burn with acid. Then Conrad just blasted him for a pretty crap ton of damage. So that's okay. So that's
2 of those were the radiant, and then
Yeah,
one
yeah.
was
So
the
it's
Hungry.
17. So 17 for that. Then 2 and 5. So that becomes 7 and 10. So that's another 7 damage. Yeah, you did 36 damage to this guy in 1 round.
Nice. Kind of as a free action, I'll say, keep letting them have end turn.
Okay. Daylock is going to run over to here, and he's going to use Healing Word on Nehiri. Let me just pull his up. So you can spend a Healing Surge, gain that back, and +4.
Okay, now how do I spend a healing surge?
Just on the under your health section where it says number of healing surge, you just subtract 1 from that, and the number in your surge value, you gain that much health.
Okay, so I have percent.
Oh, how the fuck did I know I set it up.
Right, it says I have 0, but I've never used them, so they can't be gone.
Oh wow, why did that not? Okay, so just give me a second because it's
The surge
Okay.
value is like what? A quarter of her HP?
No, it's healing surge. Just go ahead and heal for 15 HP, and I just gotta look on the next person's turn on how many
like
healing
it's
surge.
the surge value, I have 11.
Yeah, that's right. I just need to get your number of surges. So just give me a second. And that's going to end his turn. So Cletus, go ahead and have your round while I'm pulling up the surge value for her.
Awesome. So Cletus is going to go up to the dude
Okay.
here.
Okay.
He's going to say, Nat, back me up. And I'm going to use Pinning Smash. So I get my powers.
Okay, I updated it. Nihirdi.
Oh, thank you.
Bro,
Is that minus the one I've already got?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Okay, that misses. And it just does not dig in whatsoever.
half damage. It is immobilized until the end of my next turn. And I'm marking it.
Okay. That's gonna remove. Okay, no, never mind. Okay, just give me a second because I got a lot of fucking math.
Status is new.
Yeah. Oh wait, I just subtracted the whole amount. Sorry. So that's 9 damage. Wait, plus 1, so that's technically 10. Okay, and it is marked. Okay, does that end your turn?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Okay, Rigel.
Yeah,
Yep.
is it my turn? Okay. Who is around me?
Big buck.
You got good boy. You
And
got good
gold
boy, large boy.
Looking around,
Small boy.
everyone looks to be in pretty okay health.
Okay. And I only get 1 action surge a day, right?
Yes, action point. But yes.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Okay. She is going to get up to him.
Okay.
I only moved 6. I can move 6 right back. And then she's going to cast Inevitable Doom.
Okay.
on him.
So you grab your holy symbol and you mark him, and you see the symbol of the Raven Queen on his flesh. Is that in your turn?
Oh, well, it doesn't. I can't roll it, but I thought
Oh,
it would
yeah,
put out like a
it's-
spell card. So the next time somebody
Yeah.
hits them, you do an additional 2d8 damage.
So too easy. Bonus. Okay.
Does it only
Does that end your turn?
does that only play once?
Wait, what?
do you mean?
What play once?
Does it only apply once? The
The inevitable
damage?
balloon? Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
The next attack against it does automatic damage.
Yep, 2d8 damage. Doesn't matter if it's a hit or a miss, it does 2d8 damage.
Okay, does that end your turn?
Yeah, I don't have anything else I can do.
Okay. Damon Sayers is gonna go.
2d8 damage, and guess who it is?
Oh yeah.
There's the method of madness.
Okay, I think he is going to use martyrdom. So he's going surge.
Martyrdom what?
Martyr's strike
Okay.
or martyr's retribution. Let's hope it hits. This is gonna be bad for someone else's day.
Oh no!
Okay, let's see who it is. Fuck. Okay, how should I divide this up? Because there's two likely targets. Okay.
It could have gone so well. It went so badly.
Cletus.
Hi.
Hi. Hammeroa, in the middle of his rage, kind of trips as he goes to swing with his gigantic hammer, and he trips over the Minotaur's tail, and he smacks you with it.
Oh.
While that happens, Karn will cast Court of Resilience on Hammerbro.
Okay.
Sweet, what happened?
So you take 10 less damage.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So you take 23 damage.
Shit.
And seeing what just happened, Damon Sayers is gonna reach in his bag and pop a potion and feed it to you. Because he feels really bad, so go ahead and heal for 10.
Awesome.
He's like, sorry. He gives you the potion. God, it's such a powerful move, and he has missed every single time. Oh God. Nat, you're up.
D8. It still go off?
No, the d8s do not go off.
What, the D8s?
The d8s do not go off.
Okay.
He didn't hit the Minotaur.
Yeah, he didn't hit or miss it. So yeah. It's the attack technically was directed towards you, so no.
Okay, so
The effect is still there, though.
as a free action, Nat says, "Am I really like that sometimes?" And then she just goes over here and uses lightning breath on it.
Okay, go ahead and roll the attack.
And he's big enough that he takes up all the squares required.
That hits.
Fuck him up, Nat.
Technically, he's not knocked back because he's like immobilized and like.
I think
there's.
I think it does. I
He's
think
asleep. He's grappled and yeah, it's not good.
I think I only think it only does that on the on like the barrier, like the after barrier, not
okay.
the actual thing. But yeah,
No
he takes the
problem.
20, and then I roll what? 2d8s.
2d8, and those are necrotic damage, yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, excuse me, he's undead.
Is he immune to that?
He's undead.
He's undead.
So no
Radiant
2d8.
damage good on. No,
It is not radiant
Oh, it is
damage.
not radiant damage.
No, it
Okay,
is just
so-
extra damage.
Yeah,
So
so
it's
it's
just
just
2d8.
2d8.
Okay.
God, that would have been devastating against
That
him.
would have been horrible.
Ooh, I mean, 30 damage is not bad. So, okay. So, he's still looking pretty there.
Okay, and I'll spend it. Nah, I won't spend it. I just had my turn.
Okay. Sin's turn. Okay, so he two. You got that. That's done. That's that. So technically, okay. Hmm. So who has the weapon of the gods right now?
Conrad does.
Conrad and whom?
I do.
I do.
Okay. Oh wait, yours is necrotic, isn't it?
It shouldn't be, because it's radiant damage because it's given to her by her goddess.
Yes, but remember we made that change when we were creating your character?
Oh shit.
Yes. Okay, so he's not gonna use hypnotism on that. Actually, wait, are they? It's melee basic attack. Fuck. So first he's gonna use the Bigsby's icy hand while it's grabbed to crush him. So that's automatic hit for 13 damage. And he is going to use probably Force Orb. He's gonna use Force Orb. Okay, that hits. I'm not gonna roll the second one because it's just adjacent creatures or enemies, so don't need to worry about that. I'm looking pretty bloodied. So it is now looking kind of hurt. Pretty hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's going to end Sin's turn. And Corn.
Lie down, occupy the same space as the emissaries, and use Guiding Strike.
Okay. That misses.
Yeah. And that ends my turn.
Okay. Okay, it's its turn. First one will be for the acid damage. Saves. Next one is sleep. Fuck. Conrad, your turn.
Oh my god, he's still asleep. Conrad's a
He's
dude.
dead.
That's
He's
another one.
supposed to be sleeping.
Twin strike again. And since you said he's bloodied, blood hunt counts, so another
Yes.
+1 to that.
Okay, let me roll severity for that one. Corn, you get shot in the back with an arrow. Go ahead and roll one of the d6 right now,
Yeah,
because one of those is going to go towards Corn.
Okay.
So you take 11 damage, Corn.
This is why I was on the top of the fucking pillar.
And now go ahead and roll me 2d6.
Okay.
Okay.
Woo!
You guys have no idea how much damage you guys are doing to it right now because these are all critical hits. That's why my math is so hard right now, because what you guys are rolling is not what you guys are actually hitting with.
Conrad will say his reaction. Sorry, Corin. There's a lot of people there. End this turn.
Okay. Daylock. Move over here. Actually, wait. He's going to move over to here to flank with
People there.
Well, let me see what he's gonna do though.
Couldn't he flank with that and get all those bonuses?
Yes, he could. Either. Oh wait, yeah. Good call.
Flanking with the good boy.
Okay. He's gonna use Hammer of the Gods. Oh, I gotta do some serious. So that's 2,
Come on, Daylock.
2.
Hit him.
Oh, they look.
That's enough.
Yeah.
That the 2 from flanking with Nat is what did it. Okay, and the next person who hits him, oh, this is radiant damage too. Yeah,
Yeah.
and the next ally who hits it also roll an extra additional d6 radiant damage. So, yeah, it's starting to look not too great for him. Okay, Cletus, you're up.
Can I move over here?
Yes, you can movement speed to move her all the way around.
All right. Let's see if I can finish him off.
Mm.
Driving attack. Fuck.
Okay, so that is a first one misses. Let me double check too. Yep, misses.
Yep. Half damage.
Go ahead and roll me 1d6. And that's radiant, so
Take
okay.
that, bitch.
Ooh, I literally typed the number backwards for his HP. Don't ask me how. It happened.
Okay.
Okay, Rigel.
Okay. So I see what everybody's doing here, and
I mean, you got enough space if you wanted to move around and flank with Corn, you could.
There's a party over there, and you're invited.
Yeah, this is gonna get nasty.
and
Wakes up, hits us all, kills us all in one hit.
I'm actually very disappointed about this fight so far. I'm proud of you guys, but it's like one of those moments where I'm like, yeah, I made this awesome, nasty fight. God damn it.
Go all over again.
Let me see.
how is that only a +5? And then +2 from my weapon, +2 from flanking.
Yeah, that's
20.
It's one short. Why did I even have to do that math? Cletus missed with a 17. Okay. Does that end your turn?
Yeah, because I can't.
Okay. Yeah, you almost tapped. Damon Sayers got anything left? No. He's gonna Holy Strike it because Holy seems to be working. Fuck. He misses.
Why can't we hit the fucking sleeping thing?
It's sleeping. It's grappled. It's
Yeah, there's. You guys are flanking it. You guys got bonuses to your attacks. Okay, Nat, you're up.
I'm gonna use Dragon Frost with Sorcerer's Blade channeling. Dang it!
Next.
Next.
Does that end your turn?
Yes.
I imagine Sin's just shaking his head like, oh my.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
I got it. I used my mind to sustain it. If it's in your way, I can delete it.
Oh no, it was just, you were one square off,
Fair enough.
and the token was. I know what you meant. Okay, so Sin's up. God, you guys are like tapped.
That's why we have at wills. Fire at will.
Yeah, he's gonna use. You guys watch as a pharaoh-looking Sin comes running across the battlefield into the Minotaur, clawing at it. Which it does claw at it,
Say
and
that.
then he's going to crush it with the big grasp.
Woo.
Fuck yeah.
A lot of automatic damage on it. Okay. Yeah, it's looking pretty fucked up at this point.
We're hoping for pretty dead.
Yeah, it's got a little bit to go till then, but from where it was at, yeah, it's missing mass chunks of it. Like a lot of its muscles torn away. There's acid burns, there's fire burns, there's frost all along it. Like there is just so much wrong with this already dead Minotaur. But yeah, it's still. But Corn,
Stabby, stabby.
guiding strike.
Yep.
That hits. And what's the bonus for guiding strike?
Everyone gets +2 to hit until the next turn.
Okay, yeah.
Woo.
I'm trying to hit him.
Okay. This is the big part, guys.
Come on, Conrad.
Oh no, it's the Minotaur's turn.
Fuck you, Minotaur.
Fuck!
Yes!
Woo.
Oh, this should be impossible. Fuck this fight. God damn it, I'm so pissed.
Ah.
Conrad, it's your turn.
So, let me get this straight.
Additional +2 to all.
Yeah. Think about it this way from Conrad's perspective.
So,
+2 from Guiding Strike, +1 from Blood, from like the 2 auras. He has a plus.
Right now, most of you guys are rocking like +8s to 10s on your to hits.
yeah, like just from what I have done, it's a +6.
Jesus Christ.
Two
Yeah.
natural 20s.
Yes.
Well, I mean, it doesn't.
Holy-
Everything's already coup de grace, anyways.
Alright.
Yeah. So, god damn. Yeah.
And 6.
Yeah. God damn, Conrad, you do so much goddamn damage.
Kill him.
It's looking pretty fucked up, but it's still holding its form. Daylock.
Come on, Daylock. Yeah, that had my turn. Yeah.
Finish him.
Okay, so what is his biggest?
Actually, say, finish him off, Daylock. Anyway.
I mean, he's going to use Channel Divinity, Divine Fortune.
Wait,
with
didn't he already use Channel Divinity during this fight? He used Turn Undead.
thank you. I forgot.
You're welcome.
Channel
Use-
Divinity.
I wanted to use it. I used Smite Undead.
Yeah. Thank you.
Daylock.
And flame and give someone some temporary hit points.
Oh.
Does it hit?
No.
My baby tries.
Yeah. Let me double check to see if he gets the. Nope, no one gets the temporary hit points. Sorry.
Wow.
Cletus, you're up.
Fresh strike. Fuck you, Minotaur.
That hits.
Don't kill it. Nahiri wants one hit.
No, I
There you
want to
go.
fucking kill it.
Finish it off.
If it wakes up, it's gonna mess us up.
Is that your turn, Cletus?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay, Nahidi, you're up.
Woo!
Fucking finally!
Raise your hammer and your mace and smack it down. You guys all watch as the form of the Minotaur just slumps.
Damn it.
Hey man, she was able to kill it because of you, so
I know.
don't feel too fucking offended here.
I know.
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of fitting. It's kind of fitting that the cleric of the Raven Queen deals the death blow to an undead.
I mean, you should be lucky because Weapon of the Gods, you were actually doing less damage than you should have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did we change that to necrotic?
I gave you the choice.
I think it's because I realized we were going to fight undead the first fight.
Well, it was also you already have some stuff that, deals radiant, so, the offer, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's weak to necrotic, so. Okay. And we are going to head and take a 10-minute break right here.
Perfect.
Yeah, 'cause I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited, but goddamn, I gotta piss.
Also, this I'll leave for now because I'm getting a giant
problem.
migraine right now.
I figured this would be a good time for it. Okay.
Yep. Still amazing session so far. See you guys next time.
See ya, Corin.
Bye.
Ah.
How much HP you just burnt through to you?
No, but I'm kind of interested in finding out.
In total of the fight, and this is a rough estimate, between stuff like that, you guys almost 900 HP.
Damn.
Yeah.
Holy shit. How much did the Minotaur have?
A couple hundred, like 5, 6.
Damn.
Holy shit.
And like those bonuses, man. Like I was like.
Yeah. This fight, it was supposed to teach you guys like stacking shit on a boss guy is what you want to do.
And we learned that.
Yeah. Couple people who just have ridiculous 2 hits as is. Yeah, I mean it was 26 AC, Fortitude, and Reflex, and it was
So it was like
back when it would drop to 0 hit points, but since it was asleep, it didn't even get that. It had so many abilities that were never fucking seen.
Yo, damn.
Fuck.
Yeah.
This is the second time Sin has just decimated and completely ruined fucking sleep. What was that, like 5 or 6 failed fucking saving throws on sleep? Jesus Christ.
I think so,
Yeah.
yeah, because it was bad. It was just like
No, it was seriously like, I rolled for the poison and it was like 17. Then it was like 4, 3, 7, 5. And I'm like, fuck. Like Matt Mercer said, sometimes you set up a boss guy or this interesting encounter and it's like, the party kills it. And it's like, oh, the first instinct is like, fuck, because you're pissed because awesome epic fight that you wanted to do, and it's like you turned it into basically a fucking just gangbang.
it's just like a firing range, really. It was just
It was
bad.
bad.
Like you guys, like we're all like, aside from like Sin and me, like we're just picking at it from range. The rest of you guys were just like going ham at it.
Yeah, the Minotaur was supposed to be a fight that was not hopefully outright survivable.
Was it like gonna be like the Sphinx?
Not on the level of Sphinx, but it was one of those things that I kind of had it set up to where it is possible everything to make it so, like most of you guys hit, but if people were dropping and stuff like that or falling or anything like that, it would, turn into a really shitty fucking spot. It's one of those. Go ahead. Yeah, you guys literally had the top amount of bonuses of 2 hit and 2 damage that the party could possibly have.
Yeah, we were there, like we were just kind of going at it.
Yeah, Nahiri's debuffs they're nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit. And think about how bad it would have been if it was not an undead.
Yeah. To you this way, guys. My 2 at-wills. One of them is the penalty to all defenses against the next attack. And then, the next attack before the end of my next turn. And then...
Is it? I thought it was in... Hold on a second. I thought it was all attacks and... Oh, yeah, that's the next attack. Oh, okay.
My Death Surge is the one that takes all attacks.
Yeah.
Fucking killed those bears.
Well, the bears had half health compared to the last time you guys fought them.
I was about to say,
still,
yeah, they seem
I really
more
want to kill
frail.
them.
Yeah.
Oh, well, and then my Tenebrous Blessing. Every time it rolls a damage, it loses my Constitution modifier to that damage.
Yeah. It just weakens them like insane amounts.
It's funny because sorry.
Well, my Constitution modifier is a 3.
Yeah.
A 2, excuse me, it's a 2 for right now.
Let me know when you finish, Conrad.
Yeah, I'm almost done.
Okay.
Yeah, but
No rush.
Far enough to go.
yeah, he had to go.
Yeah, he was getting a real bad migraine, but he was like, "Oh man, I'm getting a real bad migraine," but you could tell like he didn't want to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that fucking Minotaur woke up, like this would have been a bad day because it has it has reach 2 with its great axe, and it has the ability to do like basically a cleave attack.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Like, Minotaur wakes up, hits all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It wasn't. Go ahead.
That's why, like, when I saw that it was asleep, and like that, there was that zombie at Sin and the bear at Cletus. I'm like, I gotta get those guys out so like they can just bum rush us, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, and it didn't even get to use its fucking ferocity. Cletus knows all about ferocity.
So much fun.
It is. It never got a chance because it was fucking asleep.
Not that I have it, but I know it's fun.
You do have ferocity.
Oh, yeah.
It's when you hit 0 hit points, you get to make a melee basic attack.
I was thinking bloody ferocity.
I'll
Or
be back
what
to my
is?
computer in like 3 minutes.
No worries. Allow everyone to use the bathroom, get drinks or whatever. That was basically a 3-hour fight.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to say it, but I'm gonna have to be gone at 10.
At 10? Well, our sessions go from 6 to 10.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
That's like timed perfectly because the boyfriend should be here at about 10:15. So.
No worries.
Awesome.
So how was your first combat session? Were you expecting this craziness?
I learned that she's a very up close and personal fighter.
Yeah, I told you.
She's gonna have to invest in some heavy armor.
Or, like I told you, like
We
you just
never
need.
did go over what her armor gives her, so.
Yes, because one, you never got the opportunity because you have to have someone look at it who can identify it.
I can't just
'cause-
attune to it.
No. Certain magical items, yes, you can just by wearing it and spending some time with it, you can do that. Legendary items and special artifacts and rare items, you have to. It requires an Arcana check. You can accidentally trigger it still. It's just you don't know what it is. There was a chance that it could have been triggered, but the thing that would have triggered it did not happen.
probably a good thing. Knowing what I know about the Raven Queen, it's probably a good thing.
Not really.
All right, I'm back.
Okay. Okay. And as you guys finish the last blow to the Minotaur, the night falls silent. You guys look around, the party's panting. You guys are exhausted. You guys literally used all of your abilities, your everything. Even Sin is kind of sitting. Sin just plops down to the ground and like he's like leaning up against the staff. He's like, man, I haven't exerted myself like that for a while.
Yeah. Ugh. Conrad just like kind of like he kind of like facing down, like hands on his knees, just like, whew.
And you watch as Daemon Series is continually just hitting the dead Minotaur with his hammer. He's still in his rage.
I go over to downstairs, calm down.
I think it's dead, dear.
It was already dead. And you watch as his muscles, stop swelling and stuff like that, and he's shakes, he gathers himself, and he just plops down on his back.
He gets like that sometimes. He's alright.
Is he injured?
I think we're all a little injured.
Corn, at this point, the little pixie, he seems to be the worse off. But given the situation, Daemon Series is like, we should take a break.
We really should.
Agreed.
Yuri is going to corn. Is that
If you guys are taking a short rest, you guys can spend healing surges instead of heal.
Okay. It's a surge value, right?
Yes, you can. Remember, you guys can spend as many healing surges as you like.
Oh, we can.
Yes, during a short rest, you can spend any number of healing surges. Every healing surge gets you your surge value back. So just whatever you want to heal up, just mark off those healing surges. I need to go around the table and start fucking. Okay, so it's gonna take.
Kind of just gonna spend one healing surge.
Yeah, Net's spent
I
one.
had to spend 2.
Remember, you guys don't need to tell me. Just mark it off.
Everybody healed pretty much all the way up.
Yeah.
Pretty much as the rest goes down, you guys sit. You guys, tend to your wounds. You guys, take a moment to recuperate and stuff like that. And that means you get all your encounter powers back. You can spend any number of healing surges that you like, and that's it for a short rest. Okay,
So she does get all of her encounter powers back.
Yes. Okay, yeah. So for the most part, like looking around after the short rest, 5 minutes go by, and you look around, and party looks like be pretty good. They seem to gather themselves.
Hey Sin, can I smack?
Can you what?
He's like, yeah, just give me a second.
Kyle's gonna refill his quiver while they're talking.
Yeah, Sin is gonna walk up, and now, because I don't know if you guys can see, after the pillar rose, and now that you guys, the combat has ended, you look at the obelisk, and it's now about the same size as the obelisk was in the Cobalt Cave.
Do we see the runes on the ground?
The glowing purple rune.
Yeah.
Nahiri?
Yeah.
The giant purple one?
Yeah.
Yes, it is still glowing.
Can she check to see if she knows what that is? Like her knowledge of religion and stuff. Would she know any of these symbols?
This is more arcane nature. But Sin is going to, of course. He takes a moment to look at he pulls out his little study book and he goes through it. And you see that he has like some drawings and stuff like that of the last obelisk. And he looks at it, takes a few moments to go over it, and he's like, yeah, these obelisks are definitely connected. Unlike the other one, this one seems to be ancient. Like the other one in the Cobalt Cave seemed to be planted there. This one seems to have been here all along. And he uses detect magic, and he looks to the group and he says, "It's fading."
So it's going away on its own.
Yeah.
Can I
The
smash it for fun?
well, just give it a second because he's still looking at it. It's gonna take him a few, like, good 5 or 10 minutes to, jot down notes and stuff like that, and finish like transcribing it because, for the most part, you guys recognize the language that's on the obelisk.
Also, Sin's
Just
inspecting
give me a
it.
second because I got to go through all the language that people know. Yes, Sin's the only one who can read it. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, while Sin's like studying the obelisk, can Kyra loot?
Yeah,
Sure.
I'll
Yay,
do
loot.
that while he's doing that too.
And that's also
Gary's gonna bury things.
Okay.
Perception check, right?
No.
Okay.
Daylock is going to assist you with that, Nihiri.
Once I'm done looting, I'll help too.
Okay. You guys start going around the corpses, and besides the great axe that the Minotaur had, a few scattered, rusted. Most of these things were long dead, so there's really not much you can scavenge from them. I'll say in total, you guys probably find maybe 5 or 10 gold and spare coins that are like tucked away in like clothing of some of the undead. But for the most part, there's really not much to loot.
All right.
So you guys got 10 gold, split it however you guys want. The great axe, well, yeah, it's pretty fucked up. And it's way too big for any of you guys to use. It's even bigger than hammer.
is it bigger than
Oh,
Deimos?
wow.
Is the axe bigger than Deimos Ares?
So yeah.
So wait, it is?
Axe, yeah, it is
Okay.
huge.
I'll take it. If no one else wants it.
I mean, it's
I
a
mean-
giant rusted chunk of metal. As a fighter, just look. Go ahead and give me a wisdom check, Cletus. This is dealing with military equipment and stuff like that.
Nat grabs the lantern while he does that. The floating lantern.
Okay. You retrieve it.
Ah, shit. I rolled a 21. It didn't. I don't know if it went through or not.
Just give it a second.
I think my internet on my computer is being a butt. So
But what was the roll?
it was a 21.
Okay, you gather with the condition of this axe, but there's really zero use that you could get out of it. It's not something you could sell. It's rusted. It's dinged up. It's too big for you to use. Really isn't a lot of use out of it. But you'd be lugging a giant rusted hunk of iron.
All right.
I'm not trying to deter you. If you want the axe, you can take it. I'm just saying, use-wise, not a lot of use out of it.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, if you wanted it as a trophy or something, you do have someone who has a bag.
So like he's gonna ask, put that there.
Was that?
I was just saying like no right.
Okay. And Sin finishes, turns around, gives his big B5, and he's like, "Okay, I'm all done."
All right.
I mean, you guys,
Smash.
if you guys want to, you guys could try. I mean, the magic seems to be fading as time progresses. But I have jotted down all the runes and I gathered it all up. So
Nat backs up.
So yeah, Kyra's gonna back up too.
yeah, Daylight goes and grabs the rune. Korn has dealt with shit like this before, so he's gonna back the fuck up too.
It's a really basic attack or on strike.
Oh, you gotta move up to it first.
I did. I just my computer.
Okay,
started
I'll
it.
just move you next to Deimos Ares. Okay. Sin's just gonna back the fuck up as well. And I'm just gonna go ahead and roll it for you, Cletus.
I rolled. I got a 15.
Can you try reloading your Cletus?
Yeah, he's doing it right now. He just dropped out of roll 20. Wait, did you drop out of roll 20?
No, it's on my computer.
Okay, yeah, because right now, yeah, you dropped out of roll 20. So
I'll pop back in a minute or so, probably.
okay. It's just gonna be a strength check. Oh, okay. I'll just use his, and I'll say that you assisted him. Between Cletus and Damasaries.
There we
Whoa,
go.
whoa, whoa. Oh, okay. Cletus and Damasaries, you guys just. I mean, honestly, with a roll like that, let me see. You both just you try hitting it, and it's solid stone. You guys are barely at the bottom, and he like tries to like go low, and you follow his lead low, and with all your might, your obelisk out of the ground. You guys have it aloft for you guys' strength almost gives out, and then Damasaries kind of like gives you a knowing nod, like let's fuck this shit up, and you guys just with all your strength slam it onto the ground,
Yell hammer, bro.
and the shatters into pieces.
Yep.
But you know, you guys sit for a moment and see you guys are kind of panting. And you guys notice that the glow of the sigil ground and a fade away. Not that. Be stupid because I need to boop 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 boop, and then go over to you and there you go. Sorry, couldn't select one without the other.
No worries.
Okay, yeah. So you.
All right, you guys ready to go?
Did we get done burying everything?
With the two of you, unless someone helps, it's probably going to take like a good.
I was gonna help.
Yeah, Damasaries is going to help.
That will help
that's
too.
A lot of fucking bodies. And with everyone's help, around like an hour and a half. Go ahead and give me a strength check, Cletus. Because this is probably going to be mostly. Okay, yeah. It takes about an hour and a half. Eventually, a couple parts of it's kind of like mass grave and stuff like that. They're not too deep, but
Okay. And just before they leave, where the obelisk stood, she's going to take one of the feathers out of her hair, not the ones off the skirt, the one out of her hair, and bury it in the ground in the center where this obelisk used to be.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a religion check. Okay. As you take your hand, you go on your knees, and you just, some of the dirt, not too big of, and you place the feather in there, and you bury it, and you just close your eyes for a moment, and then you hear, and you look off to the right side, and in one of the trees you see a very large black raven, and it just flies away. I've never been good at raven sounds. But the night has come to a peaceful stop. And Sin kind of walks up, he's like, ugh, okay. So now that all that's handled, introductions?
I think that's well in order, yeah. Alright, goes up to right. Sorry, not right, Nahiri. And he extends his hand. Comrade Haverfield.
Nahiri called you as
How do you spell the last name?
Kul.
Just go ahead and type it.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on.
I walk over and introduce myself. Hi, I'm Cletus Overturn. Nice fighting. Thumbs up, cow smile.
Ugh.
Yeah. This is he's definitely one of the first minotaurs you probably ever, and he smiles at you, and it is creepy as fuck.
I mean, in her defense, she's seen her dad smile after a full night of drink. So
Yeah, but it's a giant cow smile, and cows when they smile just. Trust me, we've posted art before of what a minotaur would look like when they're smiling. It's creepy looking.
that's nice to meet you too.
And Corin is a pixie. Hi, I'm Corin. Thanks, nice killing with you today.
You too? Can we really count it as killing? I mean, they were already dead.
Well, flutters off it and lands on
Conrad's head?
his horns.
Okay.
He's enjoying the new upgraded larger horns. He's actually able to like kind of. Looks up to you and he's like, "Hi, my name is Dayluck." And he for a second.
You kind of cut off a bit there.
The platinum-haired little kid walks up to you and extends his hand. He says, "Hi, my name is Daylock."
Nahiri. He's the cleric, right?
Yeah, and do you shake his hand back? Am I cutting out still?
Oh, no,
No.
you're fine.
But
Uh,
yeah.
okay. When he shakes your hand, like he kind of holds onto it for, and it's like he's looking at more than just you. But then he's like, I saw that you're also and he kind of like gives a slight smile to his face, like, I'm not the only cleric. But he lets go of your hands and steps back.
Did she catch what god he's a cleric of?
You do see a holy symbol of.
Two completely different,
Yeah.
it works.
Holy symbol of Bahamut.
And immediately you look over, and right by your feet you see a snarling-looking gnome, just like
She takes 3 steps back.
and it immediately disappears, and in its place is the other gnome looking regular, and he's like, "Yes, now, yeah, my name is Sin, whatever."
Sorry, he's a little asshole sometimes.
Hi, Sen.
Kara kind of snickers at.
Yeah, and that goes where it says, I think that's all you're going to get out of him. Hi.
And
Hi. She's okay. There are almost more people here than there are in the village that she grew up in.
that information to yourself. Don't go out or and say it. Just, you would look.
No, I mean, no, she.
Oh,
she'd
you do say that?
it. Yeah, she'd
Oh,
be
okay.
like, there are more. So.
Kind of backs him a bit.
Small
Um,
town. Nice.
You notice as the little gnome kind of on you and starts eyeing your something. You don't know.
She turns with him.
Like, stop moving, and he just continues to walk around. It's like, that's a interesting outfit you have there.
It is.
He's like, you mind if I see it?
I'm not.
You hear the large human like,
You're not what?
Yeah.
You cut off Rigel.
taking
in the middle of the woods.
it just like he doesn't even wait for a response. He's like already grabbing your skirt, and you see him. He's like he's looking at all the runes that are around your skirt and stuff like that. He's gonna go ahead and
If you can tell me anything about it, I just got it when you guys walked up.
oh really? Wow, I've never seen anything like this. Let me pull up this real quick. So, this is well, who just fell?
Not me.
Cletus.
Yeah.
He looks at it and he's like, "This is divine blessed armor."
It's what?
It's divine blessed armor. This is armor that has been blessed by, I assume, by the feathers, the Raven Queen.
When you guys saw me just before here, I had to die to get into the barrier. And I did.
Singh kind of backs away and kind of scratches his chin. He's like, "Well, that does make sense. When we arrived, we couldn't get through the barrier, and only the undead could exit." So, I mean, I do got one question though.
I have an answer.
When did you?
Here in the woods?
No, to spot.
Not long before you showed up. I don't know how long I was stuck in the orb, but it felt like minutes.
He ponders for a second.
Oh.
He's like,
Long because Captain Raylon yesterday or today or go.
it's at this point, it's been
2 days. Like,
1, 2. This is the third day.
okay.
Would I have noticed any lost time?
It was when you went in here. It was night of it. It was nighttime. So to you, there's nothing. It felt like moments.
And I'd only traveled for like a day.
Do you say that?
Yeah.
Well, you were in this orb. By the time we arrived, you were already there. And if you were only gone for a day, that means you were for at least a whole day inside the orb.
Her expression drops. It felt like moments that she talked to me. You telling me I lost a whole day in communication with the Raven Queen?
At least. I mean, I'm not. Hopefully, it took you to get over here, but I mean, you left the day before we were sent out on this mission. So, even if a night over here, that's still at least, at bare minimum, 1 day.
She's speechless.
He takes a few moments and looking at your armor, and he kind of steps back. He's like, this it seems to be closely connected to you. That ability you did in combat. Why don't you use it again?
Weapon of the gods?
Oh no, the big puff of cloud, or that dark thing.
Cloud of darkness.
Sure, whatever it is.
She takes 3 steps back and snaps her fingers.
Okay. And what was previously, from everyone who saw on the outside, a solid, just cloud, like an area of darkness, is now nothing but scattered raven.
You'd say scattered ravens?
Scattered raven feathers.
Oh, scattered raven feathers.
Yeah, instead of just a cloud of darkness, it is now a veritable cloud of raven feathers. And after a couple seconds, it disappears, and Nahiri, you just finished using it, but it feels like you could use it again.
She snaps her fingers again.
It does it again.
That's pretty cool. That's this.
She steps out like immediately, like uses her shift step and steps out and snaps her fingers again.
Nothing.
That's okay.
And I'm going to give you the...
Nice.
Yay!
You gave her what?
Interesting, Connor says.
Yeah, 1 second.
Let's say, because I can hear you.
I'm back.
Okay. Take a moment to look at the card.
Just a second.
Messed up. We got a retcon because I forgot I did a last minute change to the card. That first one that you popped does not disappear.
Lasts until the end of the encounter.
Yes, sorry, that was my bad, because originally it was that you got a second charge. Instead, I changed to the end of the encounter. So,
yes.
Still sitting there. It's just a giant mass of black raven feathers just sitting there.
Hey,
My armor class, or is it just?
Yes.
Oh.
And I believe you already had it updated. Yep. Yeah, it's the bonus to your AC is already there.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Is the okay? I have a technical question.
Okay. Just 1 second, because I just realized. Just give me 1 second. I gotta resend you the card because I fucked up on the card. Yeah, go ahead and delete the last one. This is the actual one.
ooh, special.
Okay. Yeah, and after hearing what it's all about with Sin, you get the grasp of what it.
So, Conrad, after seeing that, was like, cool. But then he kind of looks at everyone. So, I don't know about you, but I'm ready to head home.
Damashari is like, should we leave now or wait till the morning?
Well, I don't want to hear you. Kind of points to the whole area.
Let's just leave now. We can rest up in this walking box.
Okay, guys, think about it. What if Morin dead come? And he looks a little kid. Like, just big dumb grin on his face, like, yeah.
Emissaries, we've had our fun. Now let's go.
He looks,
We gotta tell Captain Welton that we're done.
oh, fine.
You
He
can
kind
get
of
some
like,
more money and you can buy some more booze.
I don't care about that. Just kicks a pebble.
You get to see Lady Cat.
Whatever. Let's just go. You guys outvoted me.
It's okay, buddy. We can fight. We can spar later if you want.
No, it's not the same. Okay. So you guys want to head back?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Nahiri, are you gonna follow?
Yeah. Here, join us.
She's not staying in these woods by herself. That's for damn sure.
I was gonna
All right,
invite
let's
her. You come in here?
And
That
show
one
you
says.
the world. Showering man.
Okay.
I didn't say that.
Okay. You got your way through the forest, and again, there's a couple parts where it kind of slows you down, because there are sections of it that are still kind of webbed up and stuff like that. It's kind of slow going still. Guys, get to the outskirts, and I will say that while you guys were walking through, you guys did not see a single sign of the undead.
How does the forest look overall?
Go ahead and give me a nature check.
Yeah.
Already it's starting to look better.
Nice.
You notice, because it takes a couple hours to walk through the woods, and it almost get towards the end of the forest, like the kind of like decrepit, necrotic feel of it seems to be fading. And by the time you like the last 20 or 30 minutes in the woods, you swear to God you hear a squirrel.
Looks like the forest is starting to make a comeback, it says, like while they're traveling.
What are you talking about? The squirrels are still here. We need to kill them.
Connor rolls his eyes.
I mean, that's a good sign.
It
That
is.
means we finished.
I believe so as well.
Fuck this forest.
Yeah. Seriously. Connor chuckles.
Fuck those bears.
Don't
Same guy.
actually, though, they were undead. That's probably not sanitary.
Connor snickers.
Oh, that's like.
You see the gnome kind of look. You see the gnome kind of look back at you and give you kind of like a slight nod, acknowledging nod, like okay.
Metaphorical, not literal.
The pixie kind of like fly next to you and kind of giggle a little bit by you.
How big is the pixie?
He's about 10 inches. Yeah, he's
So
tiny.
my braid is bigger than this pixie.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Your mace is bigger than this pixie.
Well, and the mace is pretty
Yeah.
much me, so
Not that big.
no, I know. She's 5'4", guys, so she's kind of small.
Okay.
Still.
Yeah.
But
That-
she is a drow, so they're expected to be smaller.
Yeah. Well, that is another thing that strikes your attention. The other female elf in the group that had, his name is Nat. She's about 4 foot, or what's your height?
4'10".
4'10". So,
She's only 6 inches shorter than me.
but for a not drow,
Yeah,
that's a little weird. You've never seen that. You're used to the more taller, more refined looking elves, more lanky and stuff like that. She does not look like that, and she actually has a bit of muscle tone to her.
Is it intelligence for Cletus to know what a drow is?
That would be nature check.
I thought we would have rolled for that.
Think nature. Yeah, let's just say nature. You've heard of them. That's it. Anyone else want to roll for drow?
Sure.
Because for the most part, you guys are kind of taken aback by this dark complexioned elf. Conrad.
7'2" giant cow man.
Conrad first. Conrad, you know of drow. Drow are creatures that come from the Underdark. For the most part, they are an evil. They run slave trade. They worship the evil god Loth. They're not good people. You know all of that, plus that most people don't trust drow, and there's a lot of reasoning behind it. Drow is not a good one. They Loth, the Spider Queen, and they're more likely to use and dart, knock you out, and sell you as a slave than telling you hello. So it's weird to see not just a drow that's not in. Weird to see a drow who hasn't tried to kill you.
and one that is both.
Yes.
One that is what?
Not a follower of Loth.
Oh, okay.
Most of seeing one follow the Raven Queen is a bit weird. She's definitely not a normal drow. One last thing for Conrad and Nat. You also know that their dark complexion is part of them living underground for so many generations, and they also have vision.
They also have what?
Great night vision.
Great night vision. Okay.
I can see in the dark just as well as you guys can see in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably a lot better than we can, I think.
Yeah. But you know, as you guys ponder this to yourselves, those who are thinking about, you guys eventually make your way to the break of the forest, and you guys see the open field to Letest. So you see the mountains to your left, and you don't see the sun, but you just see that slight oranges and pinks on the very east side. That is the sign that the sun will be rising probably within the next hour or so.
Cletus is good to enjoy this view.
Yeah, it's a kind of an overcast still, not raining or anything like that. It's a little chilly, but not like cold. Like especially after you guys break the forest, like you get that breeze, so you a little bit, but fall is approaching and starting to feel it a little bit.
Back to the test then, boys and girls.
Yeah.
Do you have your travel pass on you, Nahiri?
I do.
Whew, thank goodness.
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's go.
Okay. You guys start making your way over there. And after a little bit, Sin the gnome looks towards you and he's like, "So Nahiri, I got a question for you.
I have an answer.
So what happened with all the rest of the people that Letest hired with you?"
Honestly, I don't know. I didn't like them much. They didn't seem like good sorts. I mean, I grew up with a paladin as a father, so I'm pretty good at judging intention. And they just seemed off. You know what I mean?
Meh, I mean, I don't really care about that. Most of us are assholes sometimes, but I would just...
Yeah, but there's a difference between an asshole who is only an asshole for one thing and then an asshole who looks at you funny just because you're a wolf.
Nah. I just wanted to
Sin
know
might
if we
be
had any
both.
competition.
Well, I never
What'd you say, Cletus?
You both.
Well, let me suffice it to say, they never once showed up at the squawking box. So they got there and disappeared.
Oh. So are you saying the swapping box as well, Nahiri?
I am. I have a room for a fortnight.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
It's a very, very lovely place.
It's something.
Insight on what she said by something.
What was that?
She said it's something. I kind of want to.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh.
I mean, you could just ask her what she means by that, and she'd probably tell you.
What do you mean by that? Something.
Like I said, I grew up in a village where we had less than 20 people.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen a brothel before.
God, that's knuckers. Well, I grew up in a small village too, and yeah, I'm still getting used to a big city.
You see the pixie fly down by you to here. He's like, "Oh yeah, if you think that's crazy, you should see Conrad's fucking."
Pain?
Conrad's like turns red, redder than
redder than he already is.
Wait! I had to
and you see Corn just giggling.
Okay, I had to get the door.
What was that?
What happened? I saw the frog thing. And then...
Oh no, Nahiri was saying that she had never seen a brothel before, and that it was something new and weird. And said, "You think that's weird? Conrad over here is fucking the big devil lady."
And Nahiri called her by name. Do you mean Pain?
Conrad's like turns just red, and he just kind of looks away. Yes.
Yep, that's
She
it.
seems very nice.
I know, right? That's it.
It is a little odd though because Conrad is not a very large guy. Pretty slim build, you know, like 5'10", and you just picturing in your head him standing next to her at like 8 foot something, and like the size of Daemissaries almost. And you're just like, woo, okay, yeah, sure, never float your boat.
I mean, Dave, that's fucking Lady Cat, and Corn's fucking Yulon.
Daemissaries looks over, he raises a finger, he's like, no, she fucks me, thank you very much.
Oh my god,
like-
Nahiri just dies laughing.
He just crosses his.
No, it's just like, oh.
Conrad gets the lip and chuckles.
And I got the bruises to prove it.
I know a little bit of thing like that. Conrad just kind of covers his neck a bit.
Yeah, you guys both rub your phantom bruises from the last time you know, not significant other, but you know.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot more than your bruises, Daemissaries, and that's just rubbing her. That's just like rubbing her forehead. Like, what am I doing with these guys?
And Sin pipes up. He's like, "Yeah, but I bet you mine was a better view." And gives you a big wink, Nat.
Wait, what?
And you just see Daylock's face get bright red.
Wait, what?
Wait, was Cletus there that session?
No, he probably wasn't.
Yeah, one of the sessions when you guys were coming back from the Giants, the party was being watched, Cletus, and Sin was on watch and decided to get butt-ass naked and just,
Yeah, I do remember that.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
That's what he's referring to.
Daylock got fucked or something, I don't know.
No, he was just talking about Sin being a better view when he was naked.
Okay.
Just Sin being Sin.
Yeah.
So what's your face right now, Nahiri, as you're hearing this strange group of individuals just talk about nudity, sex?
After just went Minotaur.
She's kind of... She's laughing. Because...
Absurdity.
Sorry, the hiccups between them. I have the hiccups so bad right now, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Eat some peanut butter.
But, yeah, so she's laughing at the camaraderie between them. And also... Why the fuck is this dude fucking... She's so big.
Does he say that out loud? Please tell me.
It's your choice.
No, she's not gonna ask
Okay.
why she's...
Okay. It's staring almost kind of like wide-eyed at these people with like just laughing like, what the fuck is up with these people?
Not so much what's wrong with them, just like... How does it...
No, not what's wrong. What's up with these people?
Yeah, more of a, like, how does that even work?
Well, not just that.
I know.
Well, you know Lady Catmara. Daemissaries is the one who's boning Lady Catmara. Lady Catmara is the tiny little dwarf lady you saw.
Yeah, the one that's like...
Yeah, so both of them are kind of weird.
Let people be who they want to be.
But, you know, you guys take the next to make your way to Latesse. The sun has just risen over, just started cresting over fully, so you guys can just, you know, see the shape of the sun. By the time you guys get to the Latesse gate, you guys are home.
Nice.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Yay! Woo! Great session, guys.
Glad you could finally join us.
I know.
I know, I was super excited.